12 p.m. 3 solid hours. And the good evening, Sam. The office, any amount of Yade Bremo and Anopay, Ewo, a Jumadi, so now. And show no a very packed into Yanchin Chansokra, and a bon quick and say, and Dr. Kofi Asafo J. Atanas already, Chairman Bryce can come do Evertanas and one no Abo and Como Anopay, and Yasan Petra Quintiana, Adajedi, Ebinu Hokra, and a doctor baby said they are Asna Hong Kong Beba, Has Hong Kong Beba, Asante Koroko Hong Kong Beba, Black Stars and Run Sunano budget and Swaba. Minim say nyina no doctor Atanasi me ma fedok minim say so afe no ye nyina ya fedok na onu anka say we studio the first comment dem say doc onu anka say realize oba ha chepa ti nkomo so dey ka bu BCCA na me tena chiri din na meti na mentra na je say nkomo no enso atimi abanti and chairman can come back to us into me ya me dey no quick na me ye free one afio no doctor mo atwa so e dey aka bia no enso atimi dey aba na bibia enso atimi kama Christian and Maxwell omunyina enso atena se Jacob Achusebe and a chief producer of the show na Bright Owusu enso atachiri Trent any Jaribes Mark enso ehwe amya your life e won interview ni sunta no person ko Facebook na wa search Pure FM TV on Facebook e video na make sure so be like na wa share o comment na waja enso dey ato ase kama chamo etena se o comment no be kan ni nyina enso etimi edi amaw enti anopai de ensem no eye mo e do so pa atrese ye ba be di nkomo ni nyina from amanane e de be fie nyina no e o se ye bon nkomo ni nyina kama eno asante koroko board and so yahu a 3 member a board ni nyina no doctor wa say no e nkomo a ye be di na no pay kotoko any board won sem management e won sem nyina no chairman BKB omo e na enim de hum e ma be di san but don't forget say enra na Ashanti region interschools no super zonals and so etimi e course so enra na say ewie enra na ni nyina no ehun sem eba no pay which medine sinti o the chairman can come any doctor sha say because enan nkomo no ebe wa yi pa enan sem no edo so pa to the time kuchu the opposite with bia no wo betinde ene but chamo no introduction simbia no introduction interrupt and as a giant I didn't we yasa ever flow no another few visit the fire and follow harder why you cast some woody couple waiting a woody no I need to know woody no what is someone shambaye who cry say your investigation on shamaye we are for dia o be stingy pa on shamaye on sentiment temper and see Kofi can come there make anyina say na mo tete ma me say o ko ball a oni race course ani so amidoma arewo atete Pure Dama ni bia sebi previous as ka fa ne na so e wo ball ho how much be no num ya dey come and share hospital no doctor it depends him sir me ko confanoche sami ko ya ma de and no mo de ma me patience but
okay yeah and some there and one Andy Abroso no you be ready ba Andy baba be amanane nsem no na ya de bibia ato aso na okay na Dr. Sabojo doc akwaba
yenyo govi
ogagushi ma check feel pa even etefo bia feel pa
o etefo bebre meti omonka
nice one
send me direct messages doc Brian etonka che
because you say nanso de nsem ho
come chrome o say me yaka
go we just out chedo no doc come be wana anyway about share 2026 World Cup na Ghana your budget for the World Cup minister they say obe ana retired footballers your baba share hon some in some hodo no far World Cup the new Black Stars technical team mo de wabeka ho nyina no ye de hon some ba ye bewram Asante Koroko new board I say ye de mo din atudwa no so baba share who will be the CEO hon some high they and some de doso and of course match day 24 of the Ghana Premier League and on bewram ni ahwe enra and super zonals no and so a berry na tia match you was and your cranium was champions na say and a criteria amas demand and was Jimmandian. It's in the Honsam and so by in the course of the show, exactly 10 year yane a seahorse for Belgian Kobo. Na Omaka a seahorse coolant Honsam Kaka Ediache, director Nankasama Betrasi. And a very packed show. Yadin 7 year Banjandi and when you pay about 25 minutes. Unyamuro and I'm saying matches no and bomb of the Sunderland. Minister Manchester can you see any BBR? But when him say Manchester City were against Leeds, right? And Arsenal about Chelsea. As in who win the league near, you know. But who say I'm for I'm gonna go with Chelsea from onu di kind. Yeah, I'm a share. I only say that's one's on the Bayern. I don't see a very, very, very tough game. Yeah, I'm going to share the French league and so called. Said the lands the PSG so pre. Oh no, I'm going share. Because it looks like Inter Milan around here with the title. But in the La Liga, and so Real Madrid, Barcelona almost chase no, and also go so I concentrating in our some and so Doc. So would you just ask me to the league? Oh, Mojidiba. We back a crabby baby, but we just I take an hour high. Also, let me my coach is bear me and say, so you coach now bench now show team now do more bono. And Koya, won't mean come almost another like ask so my winning match almost 5-10 minutes to go. He started Tottenham. Yeah, you see it. No. We coach, I want to catch him say more increasing intensity and pace. I don't know. Many coach than minim. But I tell you sometimes automation like was the shade to near Jabo and Mom. No more. Why? No, she near tobacco, near she, near Timmy. I mean, boy, let you dead. Yeah, Champions League draw no so said the draw nesi ayeno this year nyame bi kwa my Arsenal yeah take advantage e be so this opportunity bi mu e be chepa be 50 years yeah I'm sorry me who this opportunity nyame bi ma ye hwe be competition e bo nyina FA Cup for the past 4 years e be FA Cup man akoshi bi Liverpool bi Man U bi e film Shebi FA Cup yana. Na we gan ne yi mun change wa. Ya she obi ya. She Carabao Cup. Ya motim bi at e kudu semi finals. Yeah. I bought na Champions League last year last year Real Madrid PSG na nyame bi kwa fa Leverkusen, Bodo Glimt, Barcelona. Oh there. Barcelona. This is Arsenal. And Arsenal. Besides, but anyway, Umbolo Mubeni Arsenal, Umbolo has a high lining against Arsenal. Massa. Greece and Alpha. No, you are unless of be honest, say this year Champions League teams are Segasebia also be through Barcelona go. On say me kra medical cultural person say Sabasa for born no born record. So we share as Arsenal be show. And intina be kase David can say dog can say baby Arsenal na mo and na odi hwe baby Liverpool for no route na e ho na di wo de ho na top teams nyina agogu say Bayern Madrid Man City Chelsea PSG omo nyina ko bu sale and Arsenal de no baby team e din wo why Barcelona and so kura dey say and so Atletico ya say the 4-0 what you say. The Sako results of Champions League in Medium this year. We've been exceptional, and yet last game they did I consider only 2 goals. 2 goals were against all these teams anymore, including Bayern Munich. I feel we asked me about Champions League final there. Monko do final. But there's a final. Who do final? Now what do final? Another final. Monko be paymoney. And I'm saying also you do we are the Akadiano. There be say Monko je. Monko be be amunam na monko say. Monko say nyame be kware de monko pay some more. What can some more? Man City match London da be. This year nyame be kware man. Omni list that. Ah okutia for man. Oh and 5:30. Oh, SMBC. Oh, now at least on there, Man City last 5 matches on winning view. No. no one Aston Villa ni Wolves no. Hey, ben no ade o mo dia ye game boys. Investors no.
So when papa obi o ko
Nani abrante ba ko ade de na ya ne say o say oye Aston Villa to score. O go. Nenda ben katati. Na ni produce ya.
Me ka de ko to Orlando go be say that me mento bi o. So I didn't bet me say na enye bi bet. Na me mento obi. O Jimmy di ti ya ba makika ni mabom bo say o Jimmy nya na last one. Mo akoma pa o. Me kakra mi fem ba ko bi bra me bre. No, otimi otimi shabetin. On the betchem so there be the we had a more reservation kakra we.
Aha.
Na the Musa last one. Musa green. Una me Musa na me nya bi there. Green na last one. Di ballo super house akesi bi pa onya. Hey.
Ode enana ma kwa ne ka we no. Enana ma
bet na ni timi e. Asa, ejuma na din say. Obi sere se makotu galam say na gala edin wa bodam no gala no. Ya be twa bet ni bi na he. Ba jine sa boni e di ana afi duru ba bi an yesu pre nyame o. Chale edi masa be kan de na e show mu abitimi asa kompo. Asa edi fufram bra be kan de me na me kan edi me. Onso bra ati mi ni abeka. Bet na ni timi e. Asa, ejuma na din say. Obi sere se makotu galam say na gala edin wa bodam no gala no. Ya be twa bet ni bi na he. Ba jine sa boni e di ana afi duru ba bi an yesu pre nyame o. Chale edi masa be kan de na e show mu abitimi asa kompo. Asa edi fufram bra be kan de me na me kan edi me. Onso bra ati mi ni abeka.
I don't know. See ejuma na din say. So as gala edin. Na unim dia ya no. Dia ya say can you mesim Juventus ni Galatasaray go both teams. Na ya bobo na Juventus say 3. Yesterday extra time na Galatasaray go. Just na unim dia ya so hebu ni bi. E na hu ball na akwani nya on pass mo Osimhen hye ball no bobo na fa so. Hey Edio Ejuma na din Eddie
every camp teams are the same.
I almost said that. Who's there? Every camp teams like I said, no, we are no more draw the question. No, 3. I so much monka. Ejuma na din say.
Competition.
Ofero atwuma adwene
Every camp.
Share.
Team kese.
Na teams like I said, no, so they ba go so mo say pa no. Odo ba go chese match the first half go be bombo goalless. You started second. You passed second half na no go. I don't know. Ejuma na din say.
You want to follow me far.
Yes, munya. Okay, odi am yanko
Bia ka say betting no. Wo ka say referee the whistle beba.
on the trumpet.
Aka the next was over no the trumpet.
Na trumpet dan ko. Jai. Odi faha na faha. Me say, obi atil Lens win under 4.5. Almost 5. I know some got change the flow with Lens win over 1.5. Almost 1 day. After Bakuka does okay, and you had double chance Lens. Yashen. I said to you, I just said, oh, you would far now far. I didn't say no me catch up. Me say bet what you can afford to lose. So now see can be a odi kwaya the other go try better. Udo sabi go have a show work of vampa. Anything you say don't be too greedy. O there's a 10 cedi ground between spare no. Men go try sika enyo dia. School fees, sika dansam so light bill, water bill, or rent. Sani money obitimi ka say you double your money enye no kre. That day no kwa double and double. Me se men ka busuan yaw, papa ya. Oyo hene. Ahenke to ebi. Na ogoton asase. Ubi ato asase dey say asase dey almost 400,000. And ba kwedi ka be no 150,000. To the common hin kase no. Na when yebo Afcon. Sierra Leone any Algeria. And o check is obi ka chance all the tour. Ucha say Algeria dey on be Algeria on here 1.16. It is 100,000 be when you see 16,000 Ghana cedi. 16,000. And no this can nyina ko gu so. Say odi no what ne de e de ohene de akoma no. That day number 11. Na ball no. Say lo nkwa na share first. Algeria teni e bepon. Papa no wie no na je say ayeka. na okose no ho konfukun ne ho enti da bia ya ka kire mo say bet what you can afford to lose obu ho bet you afford to lose 10 cedi even says for the sense car be twa bet this car sesia ayira seven so ra hu sika na enche dan count enu ne di twa bet
adeba ko so wait me ne say scanner de be shemu no de obenya wo mu na safa bet
exactly
nti o sati amemfa o sakese bia de obewi ni kakra te bia 100 cedis na ne mu no bia o we ni bi 200 now they no reinvest.
Yes.
That would be my advice.
Yes. Then go for sika bia da baby. Yes.
Honi asem no oh we ni kakra wetimi o business o we ni kakra sa now they will reinvest.
And then the thing is don't be greedy. One of the rules of bet is that don't be greedy.
Yes.
The thing say who say ucha we are ebi awo ha obedi 600 600 I mean first can be nka ho ne nko be 2000 and no sa no on be you are being greedy kakra bia benya bia o je 10 us now you get 50 now try benya 500 cedis it's fair enough
chairman me say honi asem no game now we expect say be say we bet and the best say us the onya sise wi chairman mu ofe wu
where's one fair? Then Aston Villa double times I say Aston Villa to score I say Aston Villa 1 up I say over 2.5 I say go I say team I warrior our correlation. How many Arsenal is Arsenal the Arsenal the year me that day no na nim there ya team I say over near say no ya only say team na ntimi ahye ya na o sika ase
na imagine some akotwa Arsenal win against a Wolves. Na my me dey phone at me dey bona to go 2-0 me dey phone at to baby o ade chem be cash out adan say dem see do me mutirimi no
so much me this is more than so much
and sana list there be covid list to score a sure bet and the list to score
he had some go 3-2
men come to na make kasa
no we episode there and that's how much
match no any man ka me dey ka ya bumi
no make kasa me
dog me dey ka ya bumi me dey mirika na ko save your life
okay ajebo ya kwa mo na ba andi ga say as dey rem ni ahwa mo no nsam ni wie ya ne say andi wie aka wie ya na nka ya ni si ya trivity horse nkomo no ansana ya ba ya discuss because discussions no also pa we have the Black Stars technical team, the Black Stars budget for the World Cup. You have about the new appointments as Antigua go new board, no. Any one sense something also. And of course, Super Zonals, no. You have also kakra. Is that Baba will be a friend of Gaza. Gaza is the only dominating sprint. There's only Ninya. Only Ninya no makaboom no umudis edumano. Yes, that a crack it one. If you say
blessing 100 200 400
yeah
on the
Gaza Gaza
Saint Louis
Gastremo mo panemra mo school ni arrangements say na ma we na the makoma so school sports na say e di agro kakra ye mo no me can Ghana the friend celebrate to come I disagree but ye mo ma achieve ni ma no ye mo the chance to shine a bit into middle school ni arrange sports masters in Fanembra interview o mama this week ye try
okay okay o dey come on remember for the sake of time Andy Garcias fair quite
are you ready are you for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Jamo mamina se yen kona for later se yen saka de Franco so no yen fa ni nyina live on Pure 95.7 because so ne follow anope e wo Facebook Pure FM TV sanso and I will join e wo YouTuber eno e Pure FM TV live once e kan latest yen come anope na yen fan sem ni bi entuga games how do e ba so kopiemo e wo the Premier League sanso and I will Spain ko e Germany wo ko Italy and France games how do pi e ba so nyame yadoma and the games ni bi no e ba so e wo Premier League enra via any say Wolves e wo Molineux Stadium mu share 2 Emma club from Aston Villa shockingly one and 20 and Shego and Ra and area and the game about 12:30 Bournemouth our Vitality Stadium on club from Sunderland match no and about 3 o'clock at 3 matches and about Burnley our Turf Moor one and Brentford Liverpool our Anfield one about West Ham and so St James's Park Newcastle against Everton sounds and at least Bobo Corbett 5:30 our Elland Road on Manchester City match no and on Airbus when update no yet Emma watching at 2 p.m. Brighton and a club of friends and Nottingham Forest you Fulham about Tottenham Hotspur Manchester United and a Crystal Palace big one channel Emirates Stadium Arsenal against Chelsea and a 4:30 watching and a side game no Ensubet Yakosuko Spain Mami Fentigas and Levante show 2 Emma Deportivo Alaves and a Rayo Vallecano one and a Bilbao Barcelona game no against Villarreal and a 15 Samson Mallorca and a club of friends of Sociedad game no and a 5:30 Real Oviedo Ebo Atletico Miami Aduma and watching games Ebaso Spain Elche and Espanyol Valencia or Mestalla one Ebo Sasuna Real Betis Betenafi one and Sevilla Girona club on Ebo area just out Ayaviguanino Yadon Semeba Monday and Madrid match no and also was intimidated who come on Monday Mami Fantugas and Italy game between no Parma and Cagliari Ebo 1-1 and your games and also Ebaso Italy Como so say a Como team Fabregas Yadumapa na Obo Ayala Sanction Hellas Verona and Napoli Inter Milan Ebo Genoa and the match is about so update no Yatema Miami Admotano 11:30 Cremonese and Milan Sassuolo and Atalanta Torino Ebo Lazio Roma and Juventus and 7-4-5 watching no Yadon Como Emamu Ewo Jumadene Sanwa Woko Germany Augsburg 2 Emma FC Cologne Omantiant and the game Sabasono Mami Fawe Entugas Leverkusen and Mainz 05 Borussia Mönchengladbach Ebo Union Berlin Hoffenheim and St. Pauli Werder Bremen Ebo the Stadium Samson at Dortmund against Bayern 5:30 p.m. and the classic and so update no yet Emamu Ewo Jumadene Sanwa Payani Koma na yam fan 70 and to Emamu Kamadia Mami Piamu Ewo coach friends Don Carlo Ancelotti and Brazil head Konyami Adma Brazil co-represent Ewo FIFA ya World Cup no na enra wo monitor show no bi amere tuja some man pani Ewo Brazil ra your friend is Lula da Silva Edibe tuja say one coach friend said Don Carlo Edin Komo I'm a coach no na show no say team what Ewo FIFA ya World Cup no player bia 100% ya fit no what opinion emfa wonko ya World Cup say players no say 100% and a coach no promising is odobe ko ya World Cup and according to Lula da Silva man pani and Brazil and this and come no na national teams obi abede 26 players Diamante and said na woko Brazil Carlo Ancelotti 26 players no say o 18 and no Kong 18 players Kong so mo nyina no say bia injury and baba and some players no wo mo enko FIFA World Cup ni bi Diamante no say Estevao Willian ekasa 18 no Gabriel Martinelli ekao João Pedro ekao Luis Enrique ekao Matheus Cunha ekao Rafinha Rodrigo Goes and Vinicius Junior one ekao Okomedo one ma Andre Santos Chelsea player no on Bekobi Bruno Guimaraes Bekobi Casemiro Bekobi Lucas Paqueta Bekobi Abrantia France Alexandro Bekobi Douglas Santos Bekobi Jamal Chao Bekobi Gabriel Magalhaes Bekobi Marquinhos Bekobi and Alisson Becker and out of the 26 players no sir 18 way omode Kong just an injury aba ansana wamu enso enko World Cup just 8 na kano players omu so tia ka se Endrick no Abrantia France Richarlison no wobi enso etese we Anthony no womu nyina ebe fight for position Gabriel Jesus mu nyina ebe fight for position I was the last 8 no and latest report eba ya don some emamu ewo dwumadino so mewura your friend is Paulo Maldini na yenin komo unsa na no mebe tuja say Barca player na friend say Gerard Martin and be tuja some na okwa Barca dressing room so say Barcelona players no wabum enso afero Gerard Maldini it sounds almost in the ball no it is Paulo Maldini na enanu ya and Brentford friend say Gerard Maldini and I say Gerard Martin edi the birthday the channels and good news and it's the great Paulo Maldini and some else edi ono kasa ni Jesse asani Jesse no sounds only birthday message I was sending Jesse no and come Brentford friend say Gerard Martins and so Barca and Jesse no and I no and Paulo Maldini and I did Jesse no and said come boy now yɛde wo nsɛm no yɛte ɛma mu ɛnso wɔ dwumadi no sɛ no pɛi na nansan sorry ɛna mede bɛto gɛ sɛ aberante a yɛfrɛ no sɛ Cristiano Ronaldo ɛyɛ ne girlfriend soon to be ɛyɛ ne wife Georgina Rodriguez. Ronaldo ɛde announcement ɛbaayɛ sɛ ɛnkyɛ wɔne abrabaawa yɛfrɛ no sɛ Georgina ɔmbɛware after sɛ wɔn adate over 10 years no wɔn ɛbɛware na sɛ sɛ aware no ɔmbɛware no Georgina Rodriguez ɛkɔbɛki post bi ɛnora ɛwɔ ne Instagram ama nkɔɔfoɔ sɛ dɛbi Ronaldo already consider a relationship there. Just a comment about a lady on the post national. I will say there be said Ronaldo Esitiano any cross Ababawa or Tayi or Shantaria way. Just a home ferry a posty and it was to social media will be a woman or no and also Ronaldo and sweat me call away and your poster a Georgina Rodriguez one adequate to a IG and unconfirmed there be so we a Ronaldo and the girlfriend na enche Ronaldo as well warewa any kwasa odresse say na osa dresses e kra anka wankasa wo wo san so de kwato aye social media sen kofo enwe am say dey any kwasa Ronaldo na Ronaldo anya ne sika eno obaba we no so person ware no me no te ho ena ye tu Ronaldo fo say sorry Emmanuel Ware, Georgina Rodriguez, lady in a dressing, questionable, and you know, and I update about Anilano. Yeah, there was some Emamu Ewo Ivan Tony, Saudi Arabia, August, Ewo Genius, I also coach in a French Thomas Tuchel, won them a squad for FIFA World Cup now. One consider Aya Brantenham, the French Ivan Tony, and some Sabona Obo, Saudi Arabia, and the numbers, no, and I was on a player Akasa, Ivan Tony, and I didn't come as Akodana friends Ellen brought Holland or say Akodano or a unnatural striker. Na or say Holland no or a robot. One do better nyaka no. Na also akai say Emrebi Holland about Premier League na no Ivan Tony ewo Brentford onyanko Saudi Arabia no and we decided say obe compete Ellen Holland for to say go Ken race no ewo Premier League and to say na just one no Chelsea anasa. Na on no ma ohu ya in 3 matches, now Holland has 9 goals. Yeah, okay. No goals. Best 2, I have 3. And was in 3 matches. Now Holland had 9 goals. I don't know who said that. Aquano want me and chasing Emmanuel. I had there. Wabachi, I go in boot to answer the kita. And I Ivan Tony to say I Holland no Unisano. Aquano Onyanipa or robot. And I had here. Na Troy Deeney, a former captain at the Watford. A club no Troy Deeney say, why a pundit or Centroni, now Troy Deeney and Ababonte and after Champions League air draw and what you about to say Arsenal for Dr. Safo J or here about a free dakwa Sound Sana chairman can come board no was some young fan to say Arsenal or Filimu Bruta or I'm a fan Cassia pa na ono or catch them say there be Arsenal per drona about and rano Arsenal ebeting at UEFA Champions League no for the first time. And I Troy Deeney. Now, also, okay, Ebia, one more almost against Arsenal, Omutia, Obia Becadi, open them. No crap, partner say, or Hanyama, Arsenal, team no alien so far. I Arsenal middle, Declan Rice, Martins, who remain the baller, Omobo, and so our middle, Edema Club from Arsenal. Now, Arsenal defense, okay, bro. Any a branch and I'm the French, William Saliba, boys, no baller, Omobana, or who say, baby, Arsenal, I'm saying, yeah, catch Champions League Arsenal. Wamu anyi bitana season way ebetima yomu season and according to Troy Deeney and this sound common Manchester City bebacho mami City fixtures in March and after April on senyami adbochina ye ran new man timo na ye ran new man timo na ye koye ni bebacho Manchester City from the 17th of March ediba April and for the fixtures what the Champions League nekanwa bebacho 17th of March wamu ebebo Madrid and so Etihad Omu yesa game na 21st. Wamu ene bobo conference Crystal Palace. Omu ye Palace game na ayam adia 20 second. Wamu ever game against Arsenal. Wamba san sobo adi etie Chelsea. No masabo Arsenal ever league nemo. And this Arsenal for the RSL fixtures we are. Omu unse City for na ha. Wamba so enso betimi pe City games omu airborne. Any omu kasa performance na anoba yese. Na o dwene Manchester City ho a Warrior Newcastle almost fixtures in March. Newcastle their coach reference Eddie Howe. Nasubet because in March we opening the fixtures are Abba. Mami Newcastle for a fixtures no in I am just a match and as I'm going to for the matches on Babono Anu Bruta games some on high profile air matches. The chance say 4th of air match Wamu Alba Manchester United 3 days later 7th of air match Wamu any Manchester City sounds Anna air 3 days again and here 10th Wamu any club of France Barca 14th Wamu any Chelsea 18th Wamu any Barca 22nd Wamu any Sunderland Newcastle matches now was Ediawi where the Anoshi power and a latest report about yeah there was some Mamu Edward Medal Swami Harry Maguire not your new because I know Central for Ekobusa Manchester United coach Michael Carrick on Harry Maguire some Maguire now saying United able games now Obi about in fact man of the match you know RGB any other album Maguire contract ever in June so say only I am penifona didn't come out about Harry Maguire's standing contract and from Harry Maguire and Michael Carrick I say sorry I am Manchester United crowd this year Gambia and Domuya a balance almost per balance now almost sounds a younger a potentials and they almost sounds super almost develop a players now almost kind of sound ultimately experience and fantonche experience and so very important and Harry Maguire and so impressing a character almost a player almost so far will have a great career na abu wajidie se anyema papi and Harry Maguire ewa obetia offer and the club Manchester United the coach na ka no just opesa United team no one extended contract and Harry Maguire nanyama ekoye and ma branch no and later so ba ya dey won some eba mu e wodumade so na mama Mikel Arteta Arsenal ayeko just so come say Arteta say Arsenal ebetimi age quadruple amana ye na mobetimi age ana and Arteta say obisa Premier League no quadruple no obi ajibi Opeso hu so obi ajibi e wo Premier League ni mu a e no say dem no say ha o say den papa ti o we aye Arteta come na we na only person we measured on person or the pressure bia so beba what I say on person obeji ato ne ho so na e be ase no na story no e ko change into say so the den e wo Premier League no sa na te den so dem Arsenal na omo je omo you focused omo efa games no one after the other ma ko kakra and omo so e match bibia kama na Pep aye Guardiola and omo ko bisa den ra say unsure equire ye faswa ye handle pressure se koba se bia the first time do Premier League air title because the first time or no Pep the Premier League title sign of fast handle the pressure and was here ono ometin na so oba betu obi afu because we say abubu say mubu sa for Mikel Arteta onyo no e na betu Arteta fo enti mo fa ne sa eno eye coach friends aye Pep we here no kama so betu fo eno eye de tie na Gareth Southgate fa na me because Manchester United list of your coaches betu ja say United e betia appoint ba ko se koba se wo mo anfa Juan Aba Michael Carrick ba ko ne beba no na aye Gareth Southgate former aye England aye coach no na oka ho Diamante se Pagina coaching commander and the Quacosia on say only any person say Oba manage Premier League A team and found say I'm linking it to Manchester United and so coach Lancasa and come say only any person some on ebe coach a Premier League A team in terms of Lancasa ruling out of a Manchester United Jumano and na mame Aston Villa and go for radio and somewhere investors I can and Renato and the United Emery any team no mame Aston Villa omo resource enkofo resource enya na because Aston Villa one club only at a point wamuko 8 games na wins nko and omo take 9th November and 27 December 2025 8 matches ninyina omo winning some matches no na 3rd January and be see enra 27th February o games enkofo na ba just lose no wo mu mako 9 wins miensa drawn games mako just miensa na offer last 6 matches wamu elusu to Brentford wamu any bomb of football draw Rene Brighton lose to Newcastle wamu a draw to Leeds and then Wolves as I club na ya from some Aston Villa na mame Premier League table ni se sia ni won ko because Manchester United for say wamu in the chase ebra obo say Mr. Reese Daniels mu posti just obo posting yan say obo in chase of a league na mo no baby amu na mo just league mo ya da be league mo me fa we enti so Premier League table na unu say ebra na aye Michael Carrick ebe for Manchester United adwuma no unu say United na omo 11 points behind Aston Villa. Mebacho ena me no ka say offer a league table no say mame fa we ento ya say nyame ya adoma Manchester United game no so mo win ya wo mo akwasan Aston Villa ho because United ewo 48 points Aston Villa ewo 51 say United win ya wo mo so eba 51 nebum goals no obo bebiti Aston Villa not just a Villa position United abet take over then and to Aston Villa club no emu den mame fa we ento say woni say Wolves team no so no say say nanka obo eba be yetima yaka yetima onya the lowest points and they relegation so they we ewo Premier League Derby County in 2008 womunya 11 points and na me no ka say Aston Villa na a club na France Wolves omo win over Villa and Rano omo be 13 points just record sabi record for no and you and be still e be for Derby County sa 2008 how record na ekita Derby County club no Abrante France Mason Mount a player at Manchester United Mountain so injuries and so man ko emane mo ball minya report and say Aston Villa eboko summer for Abrante France Mason Mount at the free Manchester United and on I report I mean say ka ya the one some which made so woko Manchester United be mama opinion your friend is Sir Jim Ratcliffe so say ono and so your shareholder ever Manchester United club ni mo na yes opinion ba no eka ewo United no person dey obey bia ema United the can or clear kan nya nebum mama friend to say na say oh honma yes Barca for auto players omuntiai Barca edit teams ni bika udim ka Manchester United edit players for transfer fees minya report say United the car omunti teams transfer fees no 422 million pounds and we ka na say emu 238 million there within 1 year I was Manchester United raises the car edit aka no say United so no on say come qualify for Champions obuti there and it say come you active our Champions League no ma and come class depth no Champions League football ludi Manchester United ka obi and saka we nyina no so many club no and latest ever yet ebabu show no smame Kai Havertz watching Chelsea ebo editia club there from Arsenal Emirates so say Kai na we pra Arteta confirm the amaye say next Saturday Kai ebe training na Kai training area and Arsenal be determine say Kai ebetia body the former club Chelsea and as on Timo say they also want to just say one area in a training session ansana one answer the final decision answer the ava and William Saliba a defender Edema Arsenal club na Saliba and there to say league na there say Arsenal for Belgium I will want us almost na or say job just woman ye say I'm winning the next 10 games Arsenal a Premier League no or say I'm winning 10 games in the money ma ever win a league no name obi anim say enye easy but obi anso ba yawe say pressure there say open league agye eduru time here and found any league obo pressure about so name one players no win time home e so o ma biata so say kwem bia so one ebeje pressure no ma embrace one person o mo je a league no so dem Arsenal and according to William Saliba bad news said the Chelsea and coach Liam Rossinia and so nya confirm the amaye na o say unfortunate Abrante France Estefano Willian minya report say nyame ya admochina game no na just watch game no Estefano Willian enti emo game manager na sa to aso say akwara no sabi obetena nche achokakra enom Chelsea enti Estefano mo ba me say player for some time enom deba na onu say Mikel Arteta farama me Mikel Arteta against Chelsea Odin said the last 5 Chelsea managers obi what we are winning game Mikel Arteta from Graham Potter to Frank Lampard Mauricio Pochettino Enzo Maresca, Liam Rossini, sa 5 managers no obia winning game. Enfentia, Mikel Arteta. Ochina yabere se Rossini ebetrenya the first year win. Edio tia Mikel Arteta just nyamia watchina ena yebehu na Roy Keane ena see Enfentia se watchina game na Airbus no. What the money now? Doctor Osimu Mark in the West. What the Otana Uber say? Sound for the wish blue no. Sabi Bakubedin some four. I'm a red card. What the okay? Mark in the West. Right here no. Or say Chelsea. Namu and go for the big matches. Says ya boss a player who red card. Now say who a red card. Ya sabi. Abrante friends are West City for fana ekodi. Or say what game no more than Bobaka Swakaya. Uber say Obiba something stupid. Me bacho. Or say Chelsea. Ebenya one player. Foolish. Aqua could do red card. Hello, where they are right on Chelsea players. No, I know a dang anyway Chelsea players. I know your opinion is about us to ya. So Manchester City, Airborne Elliot Ellis and Ellen Road. Now Arsenal for the Dr. Safo Jemu 8 year from Yipa and the Empire be on Ombebo. Say I did a because I had a tear. Now, Mamifa we enter you said the last 5 Premier League games against Ellis. City are almost 17, almost 4, almost 3-1, almost 2-1. The last game, 3-2 aggregate, and the last 5, 19, 4 City, Asher 19 goals, Leeds, Asher 4 goals, and Arsenal for CBB and Subetiasi, Chairman can come almost CBB and Subetiasi, Dr. Moore has on Omonita to us and so no more phone, no more check case, a game of gra, and no more TV so on the mobile phone, now or check us and call for Cruci, Cose, and no idea, yet Emma Ewo, so called Mavita, Mammy Fawe entry as a Dean Heisen, Mina reporter, a Celta Vigo, a game no, and Oberata, and Madrid against Hatefi, Namiadma Monday, Dean Heisen, Ever Mrs. Samach, no. Mina reporters a calf a muscle a issue and a player no ends when and copies of Madrid ever Celta Vigo game ready Dean House and Trente the Americans of Madrid a Costa Hatefi game with only 2 available centre backs and a Rudiger and David Alaba because Nano against Benfica Raul Asensio and so Echo Prayer and more than a hospital the attendance a David Alaba and a Brent France Rudiger or Mumianupe and a centre backs are available for a side game. No, Barcelona, everybody is here, a club, you're from Sevilla, and now only Sabasa, the last 4 home games, added here, a Villa, Barca, Lusumo 3, Bakuye 2-0, Bakuye 5-3, Bakuye 3-2. Mebacho nyame aduma ene yebebe Barca Hans Flick any team say na ensubesi akọ na Hans Flick na nkasa ene farama me obone 100th air match since obey coach aduma Barca na so far 99 matches wa winning air 74 wa draw 9 wa lose air 16 wa shot 277 goals and wa concede 118 so far wa je La Liga wa je Copa del Rey Spanish Super Cup wa je mienu and a Champions League for the first time in 6 years for the Barca echo semi-finals and one in Villarreal any game number 100 you said the results no ensubesi akọ Barca lineup no unsa sorry Barca team na Abrante friends Dion be catch us we pray or one man boss back Dion ent me in second name Dion akọ no the sense Pedri and so return sorry Barca team men set me we are just and coach no episode for a player friends Pedri Magbana and Femi Lopez no e won finfi attack no as usual Lamin ebefa just one side now Abrante friends Rafinha and so the other side Ferran Torres and the birthday one any belly the attack no Kundi Pau Kubasi Eric Garcia Alejandro Baldi na Juan Garcia and so completely line up no and Amabasa Oko Germany Mami Fantiga say a dark classic no Airbus on there and a Dortmund I was signal Iduna one at the Bamunchin so far 8 points and a separated 2 teams na league table so Indiana Yabera said Dortmund everything are close to about 5 and answer Bamunchin the back 11 and answer the same 8 you know and also by them were brought give the band the draw now Nemum one idea also and it's a Niko Kovac and the coach Adama Dortmund a club no only say there were 10 Bundesliga games against a Bayern our coach Mebacho or winning a game we lose 8 we draw a 2 into the last 10 no emu ade pa de Manu Kovac ono a ena de club no everybody atia ba Munich nyame yad mo chena eno aye de ba me ba to obenya two teams no line up no enso de my mama Dortmund for the say injury bia ama e free sabra ye kasa ko sisa time game no ebe so Dortmund aye goalkeeper aye Gregor aye Kobal Abranche friends Nico Schlotterbeck aye Anton Emre Can Sanso and Stevenson aye Michel Sabisa Abranche friends Mecha aye Kotu Sanso Karim Adeyemi aye Julian Brandt any Girassi one at the best at the game no Ediama Dortmund oko ba munchina mame fancy as goalkeeper Manu Noya ebe miss aye game into overage one at the best at in there mame fancy as aye Branche friends Lama aye Jonathan Ta Upamecano aye Stanisic aye Pavlovic Sanso Joshua Kimmich Diaz Serge Gnabry Michael Olise any a hurricane and me catch us Nico Jackson Ebeka said no him say okọ Bayern on the best start na okọ e be hurricane na akwara de the bad team kudi san come say ye the hurricane better nchen ama wo Nicolas Jackson abe start match be batch and e say the be sia call Luis Enrique and e coach Edema Club ye from say e PSG na Chelsea and one the ball e run of 16 omokobusa na no so only Chelsea o share 3 na no and was say club the first PSG omo na European champions tournament na ya kan was defending champions ayo omo nsuro bia in fact ya kan e was teams and the suro ayo PSG and according to Luis Enrique but on team we there say see na baba obi nsuro mu budo for the nsuro mu eno ayo Luis Enrique mama fan to say onsanra me be catch us Arsenal e be kwa ayo right back nyame adma sama enso de naba minya reports say Arsenal Omo bibi so yase Cagliari e wo player bia your friend Marco e Palastria na when you 20 years akoda the ball yase so far Arsenal e the scout na oya Atalanta player o balloon e na de Cagliari Arsenal e the scout e ko Nigels ni nyina na yase Atalanta for this mate we e tie Arsenal for ever forward e 50 million simple na matua na mafa no e de tie mame fa we ntu yase Chelsea amana ye declare e de Madrid both Moises Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez not for sale. Enzo Ebo our players no. Obonton and Fama Madrid a team no. And Real Madrid. Mina reports a Celta Vigo game no. Nenka a 7th of a match. Many reports and Penufuayi Ediaba a 6th of a match. Nina because of UEFA Champions League draw now. And so Andre Santos a Chelsea player. Or see Premier League ne bono difficult and so the change UEFA Champions League what about 2 competitions no Premier League massa enough from Adena Dimpa and I said your home city and Ebrano what I say and common adults so intending to say you waste too much time Yanya na am fancy na chairman BKB any come briefly Dr. Waha make us na me ya na ohwe ne phone so na wasre kakra ati say Dr. Mo ehwese ne bibi enso betumi asi e wo Ellen Road nyina yewe and I don't know some on so some better you be way it is say you obi obi there it just about the no so I mean say nyina Andy that eti wow yeah baba to twem komo e dia fa Seahorse ultra cool coolant ni engine oil and so you are say the dia kenyina and so atwaso de amamone panifo anyo ba twem komo Mr. George Hopper Coffee lubricants advisor and expert and Mr. PK Amwa 5.7 Mr. PK Amwa so management member Rickpart Company Limited. But you Yamama Kwaba.
Yeah.
Okay. Miss Chassi free Mr. PK Amwa. My say Rickpart. I say in fact about engine oil education. But this time some intensify education. No. Serious engine care awareness program. Be I see more They tina more yes initiative.
Yo, medasipi anyway TF4. Ni umuane se engine oil ne ye no. Akwete se chef bia owo ne yebeka ne office no ye na aduane. Na about time bia owo jare na oye aduane. Aduane na oye no oya ma ne kunu a bia ne mfi akọ animu. Ene mo frank to aso a omo wo fie. Ehunu se emofra omuntumi ni aduane amoko wom pa mpanifoɔ nso so ebia wunyini no complications bi nti bia doctor kraka jo so ya meni ngu bebree bi so a waduane kra ya amemfa nkyene bebree ntum tisa ba ten so ya aduane ne wie a ɔkyerɛ nea emofra no ɛsɛ wo mu di ɛne nea ne kunu ana wo mu a wo mfia akɔ anim no so ɛsɛ wo mu di ɛno nti yeso ayɛ engine oil no ye office anase ye factory ena ye na ye no ye ababonten ema cars ayusu ndi ye ne aye oil no ye ne anim ne a ye de eye oil no ndi ye nesese ye kire oil ko a odigu ka mu a ebeboa afei se wo hwe engine oil a bebre different types akoyete se wo yare na wakọ hospital wa call drugstore ubeko nronu guho bebre se parase ya e onkwala de syrup ena mpanifo de yeso ye tablet enti emu bia no sa wo de ma kwara ma syrup wo de ma pani so a tablet cars no sa anete cars na ye bebre ubia ne conditions ebi hia lighter oil ebi hia thicker ye kan obi kura o ma na engine na ayemre nti enom oil se odi oil light gu engine ayemre mo enom be koso anom a nti sa engine no uhia special oil a betumi reduce oil burn no na ni nyina ne ye ne aye oil no enesese ye boa ma omuhunu sunsuni ewo mu eno nti ne ye ntumi nhye dan mu yenye megu abonte na ese isi abonte ne ye ne fitafo car owners drivers edin komo na omuhunu the kind of oil a ombe use na boama engine na che eno nti na ya intensify ye engine care program awareness now.
Oh, okay. Mr. Opa coffee. I'm for perception be say engine oil no dey from na ne ba ne papa chain dey ye no ha no minim o ma mo dwin sa no chechemu kaka sign it here.
Yo yeda etiefo nyina ase. Sa adwin pona ede hentim no enye sa neti. Nenti anti sa ne say oil no o grade. Okay. Your friend say wuti way say test your blood group e wa Ghana ha. Na yesi we O positive a. Uko America be sesa.
Debi.
Good. E chese kwan a ye fa so testing wo Ghana ha no ya test wo. Sa e kwan na so no mfa so yes. Nti ye engine oil no. Ye nyina akodwo man so. Na ye koto additives no. Ne nia ye de ye engine oil no, base oil no. Obia ko manjwa so no koto. Na additive manufacturer no. Na obetro say wo fa percentage way edugu way ma na wo de way kan ho. Obenya grade way.
Okay.
Na e wo say yonya SAE certification na enya API certification so no na e be kire nti say fense obi wo America na oye oil la enam say e bia wo Canada no pa no fense whether na a cold chen Ghana nti ono oye na oil la o consider cold side no more. So over Africa aha no snow na ade no nto but we hear fluidity nti yen so you consider at working temperature 100 degrees no ka ni gina wiem na oye adwuma correct no ho na ye ko deep ama aboa na ewo in system no. Nti enye say ye kese na efi amane ban eye better chain ne wo Ghana no.
Oh, okay. Na odeka ka beka
it's a Uncle George can sa pepe netie say uye oil ema adijuma wo cool temperature mu a ye wo niema bi a wo consider e wo enro bi a cold weather condition mu no wo mu hia adipate.
Okay.
Adipate ne boa ema de bia oil no remain fluid. And abruchire no omo consideration ana niema on priority ye cold start.
Okay.
Ye ba ha ye weather na nko negative.
Yeah.
Enti ba bia ye hwe e temperature at 100 degrees. Na ba bia ye critical pa ye 150 degrees. 150 degrees no oil net se die obenane. Na ha no ye free bi HTHS high temperature high shear. Na viscosity bia obeye no as I say oil no drew 150 degrees now high temperature high shear no as oil no stay within.
Okay.
So we use 40 weight oil as a high temperature high shear no and so follow back below 3 and you cry 3.5 3.74 a hona high temperature high shear no 40 weight no here and this a winji no here 40 weight oil na one use quality raw material anya even though 100 degrees Celsius viscosity between 12.5 16.3 ubenya then so drew 150 degrees a high temperature high shear hona be failing okay. Hona gradually engine wear no started okay. And it is why make a good choice of engine oil adi go car mo engine no entimi nche.
Well, me and say drivers be complaining say he has a engine oil na aba no and chat say can no over cry bu na we be say from the experience bu ha oil quality na say your maintenance ayen shedan ya na say product no na yen selecting na say bia kan nyina bom me shows mo enkanta bi sa
enokre driver for no any mechanics na so oni omu di nkomo a say engines aba no enche enti enokre so the engines wo ho ni no to tete engine no ho a susuri ewum ni say tete no na eniama bebre ne cars no ewuwo mu no na eni ho te say ne cars table charger ebi catalytic converter EGR sani many nyina hye engines no mu a wo mo ayede boa control environment no pollution afi your cars no engines this time almost reduce engine size no that's why very powerful engines modern engines ni hiti pa and this who choose oil ama cars a wo ho nei no na oil na ntumi and deal with conditions engines no heater engines no provide provide na say produce no engine be fail
okay
and enyesa oils na enye na emum ebeka say oil bia ye oil bia ni when even dirty oil cra na on purpose
okay
nanso oil no awudi gu car no na no na car ni hia so car ni hia de a awudi gu ma oni problem na emum ukofa oil bia keke sansa oil bia di gu car mu ebe konti na odi gu mu say car no move keke o car no ebenya problem a kire engine na enche say ye hwe car se fia ma na ne ba bi o na di 10 years e wa brochiri e wo msa brochiri wo mota use engines ana car say mo
yeah
and so it me did 10 years ebeba na 8 years ebeba no na engineer kama the same way so we talk our na ye mono a kilometers a car say wa brochiri etwa no car ye mono wa ha entimi ntwa all because you go according to oil specification no to me bia enti when say cars no bi ono ma baby auto car no ama warranty be 2 years 3 years or make sure so no hwe engine yie ama nanso so warranty ni free ho na wuyi free ho ba na utira anye yie no wanyi obi a owo ye ho nimde no fitia the oil bi agumu ma wa ho and problems and that's how
okay well but so far more education about oil education programming so far stakeholders how saying is your boy
no cranny aboa papa aboa mechanics bebrea yehia omo ene omo akasa mo ati ase use oil no aboa omo ye wo transport owners ene omo akasa omo aboa no so a eboa omo haulage cars ene omo use China cars ne ade ni nyina wonyina no abaso unhwe t-shirt mishe unse Seahorse 2M Express bet my example say on cars no be brain na yen oil na omo use e dey age ma for 2 getting to 3 years in here na mom oil mom dey cars no be brain enam sa nsasunenti ye hu say yen education na ye no aboa mechanics aboa transport owners asai aboa drivers no. Because sɛnea na ɔmo experience wɔ ɔmo car simu no ɔmo ahu difference no bɛka kyerɛ yɛn nti ɛhyɛ nso nkran meyɛ ne ɔmo kasa nti ɛhɛyi sɛ woyɛ transport owner woyɛ mechanic na sɛ wopɛ sɛ yɛno bɛtena ase yɛhwɛ a yɛn oil no even woyɛ transport owner woka sɛ mekɔgyina baabi atɔn no ɔyɛ no wo frɛn a ɛbɛka kyerɛ sɛ yɛpɛ sɛ yɛbɛhwɛ wo car so no na yɛ advice so because sɛnea ɔkaeɛ no car no bi wɔ hɔ bi akɔ n'anim ɛnyɛ sɛ wogina grade bi so yɛba advice so say okay this cars no use way ma omo we mu no omo use way bon say aboa wo ma ho ato from maintenance ne nyoma bebre.
Oh okay Mr. where there you can hear why na ye oversense your drivers be your cars Dr. Safo J ni myself ni omo wa nyina say kwabe na be saboa yen asin engine oil a also you choose for your car e be ma engine no a check.
Say car no fear bruchiri na aba na home user ya na no de mre kra esan say abruchiri de omu kono senia oil no pepepe de ese car no use no eba ha ena na issues won
no answer say engine oil no bia okugbogu
enti say o frɛ na ebisa o car no we use oil how ka se de bia ma adwuma na ye mre mai right away you hu oil a ebitimi de ama bra waka car kro ana engine no akire yen na emom se base we use oil bi wa ha aha no yemfitia ma oil ibisa o se engine no e wa hoden aye mre oil ben en wadi kan use esan se bebre na okodwa mu a oil ebo no wo form na oto na oto oil ebo no wo form na enye ne a car ni hia a build this large and a grease mechanical for frost a engine no a hano and as a choose oil a maca where use oil be wa ha no one share year it sounds where use low grade na a share the engine no na grease a car engine no montino so who could use high grade oil no and she na engine a clean and the car tesa no na one mi send mu ye na ko use oil fufuru bia the man oil no na a clean sludge and a grease na wo engine no mu no a be take a block sump no e basa car no benya oil starvation just baby a critical so oil ko e lubricate into me nko ubenya problem and this way use oil wa ha e bisa woni ama ahoro bi ansa na ya recommend oil type ama use
wow na just the kind of say even temperature a climate no kwa etimi oil also you say hot or cold weather no nyina no so influence or oil also use
I want say ebi o baka say yen ahaninti I say me koto very thick oil thick na wo pe no thick na wo hwehwe because heat can oil no matter how thick it is no obe nani no nani a na ho di ni gina hin yewo nrobia edugum ema se oil no nane a entumi nane mbro so enye too light ebe cause problem ama sene okan no high temperature high share no ehon na ye very critical na yen so em say traffic wa ha bebre ewia no so sisu saa enti saa we no ewo eyiwo oil so pa I say ye hwe ni in oil selection no.
Oh okay. Well, very great education for me. I sure say wow, take care out and who fee wow work up yeah. Also, you know, I used to be from. Yeah, we are crano. Then a foot to the mama drivers, mechanics, transport operators, or be in the automobile business. Biano. Then a foot to the mom in terms of the oil and a one sense.
I say a foot to the more one say we are saying. So perceive bia ko ye mawa your expert e will be bia so perceive si dan a e say carpenter for omuru a omu play mason for so omuru omu play baby e say mason for play omuru no de koma carpenter ni a e be fail baby e say carpenter ni so e ye ho adwuma de koma mason a e be fail ye ni ye oil no yes ye ni companies akasi wo wiase omoton additives ni base oil din komo ibisa omo questions research ahoro and this oil transport owner also wo dwene say wo be kraka no na wo dia ye adwuma ne ba oil a de be gumu no de no kwasem ni wo hia obi of formulate oil and we advise so to the extra ne say so a transport owner seeking expert advice oye mechanical bo modern ene yene aye oil no ninkita ho sania eni binumu mechanics no bia omo bre omo ho ase edinkita ho ma eboa omo client no oye say beboa.
Great. Meaning say odeka ka be also there more contacts to just say the way I will be present.
Yeah, ever contacting to be answer. So one here advisor. But the phrase 0244 577 559 0244 577 559. Nyame de be kan say da mechanics, cowness, drivers, e do mu nyina ase. Na omu yusu yen oils ni nya e do mu nyina ase. Na mom ba kom be kan say bibi so wo a complement oil no ma edi de dwuma wie e coolant yentuma nka ho asam nde da foforo e beka coolant so play important role ewo car operation na coolant no ne won hin na woto chemical chemistry den na woto egu car no na ebeboa wo car na zenia e be ma problem ono so hia pa coolant so ehunhia.
All right, a great education. And never me say oil na use nyeze okọ ya azu me oil change me oil mama that say card here say no
na me 52 be nka
I na
oil no say okọ na o say dey fo na ho pa oto a ever say dey papa quality na o car ni hia ho na o sika so na so beto dey fo a e car wo bo achire do so che so
then na bronizi cheap things are costly
so one for correct one na nguma o car no tia enko na enko no we use more diesel and maybe enka wo the 100 cedis or 50 cedis per so toya enka be bo am save diesel cost and you know so so almost share so
wow therefore governor de na when you said the for us you did coolant on cover said the near king and I must pa yes have number into the beam said the baby will be a one number no
number is 0244 577 559 0244 577 559
and I was Mr. George. Okay. Well, I tell for high pure 95.7 FM. Seahorse engine oil. And omo ye oil education. Omo church said the oil au use my car. And it be a bois ama o engine no ache. Because boa car ni bi ha nya mienu ni kwenu ti engine suna. Ya na hardwing. We say year. You hanka and Christian say bra yama branch no to me kai under one toy say me car na me kai here no say na genesis so no say there be as engineer munu because they oti engine sooner and I'm saying me maintenance me ven agro wa no si okay enti me say the o me chachim no ye nyina yenhye ne so sa na ye ne Seahorse for eni djuma. All right, ento aso e na ye mransam na gaza so na amano de se yenhye da ana mbeka kakra bi afa mono no
mo asem bi kapa
ketua bi ai
enye ketua bi hia me pa
sa efa
ina zimi andi we mi handi ha Arsenal asem no eno mechi no ntia ofre Arsenal bottles
na zanya andi gwane kanjeni omo kanyina no
UK kro mo ka na menim madwen ho me hu ba bi efiri ba
I'm say Arsenal team league as obi an so aje wi na wa bottle
how many times
I'm say for the last 2 years 2 years in Kwaye and I'm maybe so Manchester
maybe Arsenal greatest achievement I me won t-shirts I me fenero we say me join Arsenal 84
okay
by 89 that was the greatest achievement and I'm in Arsenal nearly Liverpool in April League and by the last 2 games no you need that be new mo dey call you mistakes be na Liverpool belly in 2 points COVID you the so-called bottlers no and the last game you on Friday or Anfield me feed that Arsenal needed to beat Liverpool. Not beat them alone, no, but a margin of 2 goals. And Sunday it made the league, no. And Liverpool make that 89 Liverpool, and then Liverpool cardiac. But it was a solid Liverpool. Steve Nico, Numne, Barnes, the whole team. Solid defending champions of the league. Eko show mu 2-0 at Anfield. 2-0 per first goal free kick Alan Smith. And now famous Michael Thomas go no get the end of the game. Arsenal bottleless. Arsenal have never been bottleless. Now will remind you more of 1998
and 798.
Manchester were leading us around 9 plus 3 in terms of 12.
12 points in March.
Yeah,
in March. Let's not forget March.
Arsenal winning Beji League,
March. Yes.
Now I am running and saying the one for the example. And saying the last 3 years for some reason this second Obia refi. I do my dream one mean to say so. Nya go England refi the circumstances. First season 22-23. The previous season here this you did faith.
Yeah. Faith, yeah.
And the starting season and for some reason a farmer because now I cover Zinchenko Aba. I cover Gabriel Jesus and they changed the way we were playing. To me, because the last words that's the year boy exciting game, but we're playing differently. In the Koto League topper, the elephant on top of a tree.
Aye.
The elephant the Betiaba form. Betiaba. We play some fantastic games till December. And you also saw the day they see in December. Number one, Gabriel Jesus go pray. Talk here. Or go walk captain or go pray. And yeah, man, I can manage until Saliba say pray. Now if Rob Holding man I show. And I don't cry me and the people seem to have forgotten. Say any city or 2 games. First time any all form not okay, but first game no more postpone.
Yeah, and I think
and they call time any lose form. And I City for saying twice 4-1 by Okobina. Then they say bottle cry na I would accept. But if you just suppose the team the year before any the years I year na okay say bottle cry we are being harsh because nobody was expecting us now no day faith no think of a pre-league na top one na pabo. But someone FI. To do kasi a bottle sizes in the corner, no near them.
Okay, the season afterwards.
Honor sem no one. Honor somehow or be a referee.
Because in Liverpool na a leader.
Christian Okaka name. That season, when any code Dubai and so okay. If you Dubai buy, you know, by January. If you January could sit a league, you know. As I lose how many matches.
I think you're a bit consistent.
We lost 1 against Aston Villa. One. See. What happened was starting league ni. Until by December, and to be for Christmas, a friend is saying league table was near that turn of Mumrisha. Christmas when they lose 2 games to Fulham near to West Ham. Until by the time I started January, near that top. Until boy, Africa got 3rd one, and I'm going to be a college Africa. You lost to Liverpool 2-0. A free hole after that game, no, Obia or Team Ibia, so you mean you're on check it. You're winning every single game. Bottless and yes, we won every single game apart from the Aston Villa game. That is why we league not City the 2 points when the day in him. That is 23-24. 2 points, we scored more goals than them. Anke points in a pack in a G League. No, then you can make a biatin say Maxwell. No, how to make us with the beer. Last but 1 game no combo. Why that league? So, yeah, chance or both say Yanke, Bonnie, 1-1.
I said that, and there's
why do you supporters want to lose a game because Arsenal got Cup? We were better. As the Yebo last matches of the season, Yebo Arsenal could have won the league. Last day of the league. Now it's our chance to win the league. Yes, almost share. And they only 2 points penny BTA.
89-91.
So why are we bottless? Bottless anyway. That season, the other league top baby, longest period was Liverpool. It wasn't even Arsenal. Kofi, third season.
I Liverpool in the dance. Liverpool na da sura na Liverpool lose the form na Arsenal be sign ho.
Minim how Arsenal issue no e ba man for fan ma dwen wan say eye den onye han komisi UK Christianity. Eye odwen wan won tie say in history they make us an into because they have blacks opportunities in terms into me. I don't understand. Arsenal issue but no be forget it. Everybody forgets now. Or say near labor more bottless. You need one shred of evidence as a bottless. You remember last season? Well, remember, I want everything you want. You remember last season? Last season, Arsenal leaked up how many times?
Out.
Last season, Arsenal leaked up how many times?
I can't remember of it.
Last season, certainly Liverpool quite a referee. Liverpool took ahead.
Yes.
You do have normally debate 15 points, 10 points, 11 points. Arsenal were never close to Liverpool the whole season. Bottom. Okay, so tell my Titi every next Arsenal never winning. But Liverpool have been consistent for the past 5 years. Omni City a prayer. I mean the season before I told you said Omni that top the highest. So Liverpool be pass and OG League and young one. Because they've been a very good team, very, very good consistent team in the past 5-6 years. And so Arsenal City in a prayer last season. Can City call for now say Arsenal Belgium. Forget to say Liverpool have been consistent. They've been there. Omunko baby. And to bottle ne pa na omo friend bottleless na him fan ya bottle.
Because Christian say
1998. Ebeka 12 games to end the season. Arsenal lead Manchester United by 5 points. 12 games to end the season. In real season, Arsenal be the third.
Okay.
1999 how can I
1999. The Manchester United did treble.
1999. Arsenal just 97-98. Yes.
Only Manchester United by 5 points. Now cut 12 games to end the season.
Clearly, but
even though Arsenal won your last 4 matches, the last 4 games maybe in this season, Arsenal winning all of them. But from game number 28 up to game number 34, I want Arsenal about 2 league.
Okay, what do you want? Oh, that's what Arsenal bottle league.
That year, the move to here.
No, former bottleless. Okay, Matthias. 97, Matthias, bottle. Okay. And no 5 points. 97.
And one more detailed.
No problem. 97, 98. No. 97, 98. No Manchester United lead Arsenal. Almost 12 points.
Almost bottle.
Oh, that was 12. I'm Arsenal, Baba J League. It's only bottleless.
Almost bottle, yeah.
But do you call them bottleless? You
call them
Manchester United bottleless.
Because maybe after that, Manchester winning trophies. You. That's it.
OGGG trophies now. We are rough cry. Fans way.
No, but it must be based on facts. See, Arsenal, it must be based on facts.
Yeah.
Because you need history of bottling. Bottling that bang. And make us the last 3-4 seasons. Yeah, but the make us say bottle crown. I don't agree, but I agree in say 2022-23 because near that's true. And I ever pay on. But that's true. Done. And that because we're the best team that time. The previous season here defeat or legal. Never pay top 4. I remember that season if I got some new players there they buy and Gabriel using this year and they got that true. And you can say bottle crown fine. Say and then Aston Villa got that true. No more free straw my bottle. I don't think so. It's Aston Villa. They are two more bottle.
Also, more than I come for no doors.
Because what is the reason?
Manchester, Chelsea,
City
count.
Obviously, Tima on the Champions League. As you know, the day as of because what you. And I'm saying, and the Arsenal is special. All the Arsenal is the only team on the Champions League that by friend all the big boys in Europe at the account. I know na Montias and na baby you make all that there.
Munji bina Munji Champions League.
I feel the siege. I feel the to me and dia. To me and dia say na just
this year one year and so be just some bottle.
Yes.
This year the anya bottle.
Okay.
Bottle where they ordered that. Say who trying to do something out of fear and maybe no went me anya. They say you bottled it. Ain't maybe a league be a Bobby See, you bottled the enemy argument. I'm just telling you, say, more friend bottlers, but there's no history. Maybe even 2002.
Might be
2002. Maybe a G League.
No.
You could G Old Trafford because Manchester United 1 year and a G League. And you're bottlers. I don't know how baby away free beton could put to my propaganda.
Consistent. Once in a while, this year, I am sure. Mubo Brentford 1-1. Chema BK Bekacha Mrs. game ni die 1 point in the crowd.
It was 1 point.
Then your next game was against Wolverhampton.
Brentford name Castle was a Brentford the bad team and they were playing well in the game. But Wolves the minimum how was it 2-0. 54 no Jabona Momo. Then you near recalling it. I don't understand what happened. That day they to tell the truth, that they not me doubts pass the league and Beji. I told my friends, I don't think the players want to win the league. Because Crystal Kojili am boss how. You play like also board the knee break diggity. But any Wolves, I said they didn't care. But what they did against Spurs, they told me, so I think they care. But I don't know what happened. But the way almost started Spurs game, no, need the energy, the boy almost say here. Who's the share 1 to an relax it? I suppose we didn't do that. Yes,
Declan Rice says I'm mistaken.
And this is Sakwano. If Arsenal win the league, it will be because of him. Look at his attitude, Declan. Tina is a baby, any captain.
You're mistaken, you know.
Mama says, come on, calm down.
Again, I know I bought also agree because you were the best team in this league. So 2022-23, you need the best team. But when you have the best team, the best squad, into 1 year there, Obia have Obia for bottleless. So my bottle league way.
Ateta. So I need with us on the corner. No. So when Timmy and and this year so Arsenal, we are the only team in four competitions.
Yes.
4 competitions in okay cities. So cities so 4. So I say. You have 4 competitions.
But realistically, the bit me gym most of them in Arsenal.
Yeah, into the say, yeah, try say, earphones here, Veggie.
Money City final.
I hear so much. Okay, last time City Jaza.
Okay.
That's last year.
There's some 5.
Yeah.
5. People forget. I don't know.
Last time said that. And I'm making 2022-23. If I'm saying that.
City this 3rd year, 3 years, you're just not out. I'm just not. I am over City. I don't. Now City match number 8.
That's my ideas. I'm not
Chelsea game.
Chelsea, yes.
Oh, Chelsea there.
But a tough game, especially coming from the fact that Arsenal needs the win. They say you lead 5 points with City. City will game in hand. As City shot. Necessity game the only way.
City outstanding.
And then the leads.
I think it's Palace.
Crystal Palace. Aye. Also has a from catch over there.
Omunya maybe fine share. And yeah, so no. Be ko ending will be any abi no edisa hona abesho. Also mo clearly in team. Aha.
Listen, because
Arsenal game no. Honestly speaking, Arsenal Besoji League na 1 game wa omuntimi drop points. Madika ka say money City no bia bombi man nku. As will be a supported team now on any young board.
Insanity.
And the matches and tell you the truth, me maintain shit, but me best course no. But me concentrate me to me, say a boy ball I or see a bonny here, you beji league no. And here the City Bay. What am I saying? And I have a feeling say Etiado, whom to me share at West to be a draw, whom to me share with yet.
To Munas are drawn Arsenal.
I'm just saying at West. We can beat them there. City ball closely. This is Omunya good side.
Consistent. But Chairman, Chelsea, the man throw Chelsea kakrani say, I'm against big boys now. As a woman drew. What's your last 2 matches? Chelsea last 2 matches was against Leeds United, 2-2. And then their last game was against Burnley. And 1-1. Sa game na Fofana ekunya red card na Chelsea lead 1-0. And Fofana kunya red card and na take kan 1-1. This year omonage Arsenal Asian Premiers 3 times. Chairman and Premiers and back board draw. That was in the league.
Yeah.
Sa league no kra no
omunya red card and as look at so
Moses Caicedo nya red card.
Dominating in after red card
38 minutes.
Yeah.
And Arsenal Bomodianya a draw from that game. So Arsenal ebo against Chelsea. Na Chelsea enya red card 38 minutes. Na game ended 1-1 there. Now resource no better for Chelsea rather than say Arsenal or no ball no make advantage.
See, there's a context to that game. See, we say okay game Chelsea ball before Arsenal match no okay. Also also okay ba win game bro.
About Barcelona.
Yes.
Barcelona.
No, but with Barcelona 3-0. Vima no dey ball some match. Confidence ball some match no.
Chama, you want to win. No, you want to win the league.
I understand.
When you Arsenal, on your Chelsea, when you're vulnerable, when you're red card at 38 minutes. And this season, most games be a Chelsea in your red card. We are no. Olusu point Olusu, especially against the big boys.
Sure. My main come philosophy. My main come philosophy about football.
When him say what that? Say red card no. And
10 against 11 and psychological. I'm telling you, what's the game be 10 against 11. And I can't between the 9 against 11. I should go to Kumasi 9.
And then I say 10.
And I
say half one quite the group of the 8 against 11. Don't mind 10, don't mind 9.
At any time, we active players are able to now. Bear 2 players, bear 5 minutes, going on 9 cabo. It is 10 against 11, a psychological keke. Unless we share team, or to me be like proper city of food.
Yeah.
Or expanding the whole page. Now, I say, page like a CMO. But normal boy, they 10 against 11 difference. Just organize yourself properly. You manage.
Yeah, and me share money more, but me share Chelsea against the big teams.
No, Carabao Cup now.
On American, some more share 3 times, 1-1 a league, you know. But Carabao Cup under the new coach, no Chelsea new coach, you know. Mush enemy, 2-0. In the first leg, and I think some moving in the second leg, you know, 1-0. Second leg in the crowd, no, sir, Kai Havertz, and the winning goal very late, 90+7, and the winning goal, no. So 3 meetings this season, Arsenal winning, you know, and a bako, ending in a draw. But in Tia, there be a Kazami Barcelona, but there's one thing about Chelsea, as me admire, they seem to be playing well. When the odds are against them,
yeah.
When they play against the big teams now, you don't know where they pick that motivation.
It's their character. That's the character of the team.
And also the Biamika say, yeah, the smaller teams in Chelsea in Kobosa League now, they may not win. But the entire Chelsea club work up, as our character wise.
That's what I'm saying. One and so much PSG. Nobody, the whole world, nobody.
Chairman, this season. Bayern Munich almost 3-1. And Omukolusu 2-1 to Manchester United. So game no crowd here. Nanka Casemiro any red card. Manchester United be we because your ball be 37 minutes normally as only do 2-0. And a Casemiro no share second goal no. Echo the red card 37 minutes. So Chelsea echo 2-0 down. And umudi Manchester D red card. And umenya 1 goal. It me any call by 2-1. But me sure big game this season. Almost say Liverpool 2-1. Come on, main first person can big games one. Debate
I say you move free more. God you kwede.
Oh, but say a big game. My man should be on that.
There be me should be 2 seasons in it. Manchester United, Chelsea show 1-0.
Debate you can have.
Yeah, away. Chelsea ko show 1-0 away. Almost Barcelona 3-0. Almost away ko Atalanta by 2-1. Almost Man City by 1-1. And in the Champions League away to Napoli. And they won 3-2 against Napoli.
Yeah.
So when they are playing against big teams now, Chairman is very, very, very careful. Say Arsenal Belgian League now, I think say you may catch Chelsea. They say Chelsea in Timini League, you know. Their main ambition is to play in the top 4. But the Manchester United, you know, me sure say top 4. The chairman, yeah, Kasa says here, 3 teams are guaranteed in the top 4. No, Man City, Arsenal, and maybe Aston Villa.
Debut. I say Loma betum nansen omo ba fam dodo.
Omo be free.
Omo ba be joining usune miensanati o.
Yes.
But say Villa Beka Man you see only Man you say 3 points.
3 points. 3 points.
It is a Man you omo makai we ni Man you
Villa drop it.
Omo enra cry game no lose here no.
Villa can even get out of the top 5. And
Manchester United is born no more.
No, United magic. I don't know what Carrick is doing, but whatever he's doing.
He has made at least
whatever. I'm saying is whatever he's done. Wonderful. Ultimately, I'm saying is Mourinho said no Kasakeke. I mean, you're just confusing all of us. Kasa tin born ne part so. Carrick by on Kasa and he's doing the job. And he's been fantastic.
Since I buy, since I Carrick buy, and a Premier League table since Obaya say Manchester United be first. Manchester United available Premier League points 18. They've gotten 16 out of 18. The only game we drop points was the 1-1 against West Ham. All other games biano Manchester United win a year me 1-1. I am surprised cry Monday year Everton 1-0. Doctor Adebakwa Manchester United I bit a change from Amorim ni say one revert players to their normal position.
That's what everybody was selling. Everybody was selling Amorim to do that. I don't
because the coach Freddie Bahoka said also both players to their strengths.
I don't know what
according to the strength of the players.
I don't know what he was doing.
What do you mean? Yes, me person you I suppose I ain't catching one. Also, what I say, the old one, and also that's how you are supposed to set your team up.
Yeah,
but
everybody in England told him, "Be
or the Pope Quentin man into the place."
And coach wins to buy no. Chama hwemo against Everton. Wa mo striker o. On say obo branding boemu.
Sadi as a arrowhead. Kizero what team ya che. Sadi nya say ya make us strikers. Bon no football on. And you have 10 outfield players. Organized in such a way say you can score goals. Organize them in such a way say you won't lose goals. And one football basically striker was who Arsenal the man Petra 20 goals in a season multi-million league. Who told you?
City
who told you?
15
who told you?
Well, Chief Forwards bankroll was same. Arsenal so we are the only club to have won the league at enemy grounds. We won it at White Hart Lane, we won it at Anfield, and won it at Old Trafford. This season we'll win it at the Etihad. Okay.
The can say Manchester United against Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace are winning the last 2 games against Manchester United or Old Trafford. But more than Manchester United bono. On the last game against Everton, the coach need the striker started from the bench. And obo Amad Diallo, any Abrante friend Matthias Cunha, and obo Bruno Fernandes behind obo Amad Diallo, any Cunha, Brandon Mbeumo as false 9, and obo Bruno Fernandes behind.
Okay, false 9 kind of no mechano. You ain't kind of false 9, but Rona Diamano no. Mbeumo beat me abo.
Yes.
A very good goal scorer.
Yeah, last year was very intelligent. 20 goals in the Premier League.
Yeah, creating labels will bow man. Sometimes labels doesn't even really fit. Say when we ball topper on your false 9. One on the records from last season on your false 9. And I don't know about Brentford. Not only you boom, only with bonus at 2 top. Sometimes not a collect into on your false 9. Or you very good attack out the boha. He is very effective. Because on the I'm not going to create labels via my and sometimes social ball and narratives no almost for some narratives on you to and share no you buy into the narratives on your false 9 Tama you Guardiola shifting Messi from the wing to the middle no your false 9
you're narrating in such a way that you are not noted to be a number 9 but
he's a goals scoring goals on the left to about on the goals look or through. When you say Obi Bob false 9 will be say Obi Bob time I name Bob Fabregas as number 9 Spain national team 2012.
Yeah.
That you can say false 9 because Fabregas is an attacker or a midfielder, but they were playing so many midfielders. But Obi Bob on the like Cristiano Ronaldo. Obo right side no. Obi anymore no a false 9.
I go
say you for go. I'm not person make us. What's up? 30 minutes.
We see the game there. Take advantage of Chelsea's weakness. Fofana out of this game, and Marco Correa.
Oh, my Chelsea, Marco
Correa out of this game. The other marquee Bukayo Saka. Seka Marco Correa ni available. Dianka Bukayo Saka ebenye battle. On the last game, Robo Malo Gasto. Any Rhys James as a fullback, and no de Malo Gasto no kobo 3.
Rhys James high on against us on a good player. I love him.
But also on the right, but on the left side.
My point is, us now if we play well, that's only caveat to us now. If you're bossing your boss space here against, we'll win. Because Chelsea team, as you said, I weekend, and I just only a mental block be against us now. The last 2 games, no, where they more approach even the Emirates return game now say as omo years through Arsenal kakra.
No, Arsenal got 10 game unbeaten against Chelsea. The last 10 games.
No, this was normal to me growing up as Arsenal supporter. On the best side with narrative way. Mourinho. Before Mourinho, but now as I need Chelsea boka yenyu, you go show more. Safo be be show more. Hani I go show more. You show more sa Mourinho the best side. That great man. On the best side narrative. Match with the ministry.
Okay, I am moving into your eye, Mr. Mo. Na yemra ayi so. Na emra unse State of the Nation address the President Kabibi. Na ebe baso. President so sramo. Christian Adeno, okay. The President of the Republic of Ghana, say Ghana brepana US for omuyi free omo ban list so. Non-immigrant visa. I said non-immigrant visa na your omo ko visit. Aha. Ose bra ye bra ansana because we had to comply with nyoma bibri ansana omuyi e free so. It's the president saying that this said you de ma mo amobeko World Cup no some kwa mo mrefie
that's what only me visions and my way president obeka ni sao but come hanyu I don't know that we are omuka I say on the surface I agree so mo kwa momra but to show my ultimate I would have women know they would too kind to be as I'm too kind. Difference listen. I agree with him as a president and also canon, but I'll make you room, Kakra. You be remember. Mama to man so
Doc, William Pacham.
I feel stadium so me can president also me didn't this also. Say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Mahama ba appear stadium. I say obodi ni sa na obodi we. Also the source say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. No
in going to support the team would have to submit visa request to the American Embassy. We are being told that we must ensure that supporters who go return on the visas. It has taken a lot of work to restore Ghana's 5-year non-immigrant visas and take us off the ban list. It is my hope that this event will not send thousands of Ghanaians to America and get us back on the ban.
The President His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic of Ghana. Also,
you as a president and also Okasa.
QFM 95.7.
You have a opportunity when you are about one spill. Inti President, me say me kwa meba, kwa obeba, become meba. But a binum dear. President, with all due respect, me poasim, but all due respect, a binum de omokwa, jam no monko bombra, omonko pescam refi.
But since omokonoma masana, a say omo market, you know, to omokon chance.
Utia speech near.
My governor, I was on the back of my dog, no mubasi. I hear Obia Bubu.
Okay. We have been told. Uti Osta Okasana. See, we have been told, which means that there have been an order.
Not order. We are discussion.
Hey, America from the order you say.
No, they can't order a sovereign nation. There will be a direction.
It is implicit in the visa say. They can all kind of beba.
Yes.
The visa be what you no. The when they grant it to you, it's a contract between one and the man when they say, "Miss me kwe we o krum, we are meba." And you say we na America be my special warning no. A year dey hold that. Visa be what you yourself be I just say. Me pese me ba krum be we. Mama okwan mama okwan. Bra, we na okọ. The America Santa Ultima obi a okasa okọ conference 2 weeks. No mama obi a bebre
5 years.
5 years. 1 year. We say also 2 weeks now requesting but on the application you can so go 2 weeks. 2 weeks is so over. Ombejo di more.
Dabi am catching of you are as good as your first travel. Ovisa na e man also go 2 weeks na ba. Or about 5 years. Okwa could do 2 weeks na bra. Until when say oh yeah because ode de oba aka ba kuku bia so wrem bia on B1 B2 no almost 6 months to stay but 7 say 5 years na wu now kwa renew the omo shepa ye o first travel no the other be visa no o first travel no and no hwe say o ka say and I to do everything and no tin one stadium go court cry we omo legal yi na omo timi witness be discrediting and no because you obi a omenye gidi o mu say akwa we de and onyanya sa trust na visa no bu a won tiase okọ ha ne diama
Minister Makasa so Rachel, one of my Tamana visa ko UK. One of my funniest experience. But you major boni go say be seen there. Ojo oda so dwun. Me apply for 2 years. And for some reason ko no mama me 5. Now kaje boni say me pay 5 no, I apply for 2. Also no, the first can be difference because for become see the heavy.
We need a scam.
I didn't want it. I applied for 2 years, so I wanted to. Hey, hear me things. Are you sure? Yeah, I applied for 2. That's why if I wanted 5, I would have applied for 5 years. I wanted 2 years. That's why I applied for 2. But the 5 is longer. I'm saying no. Hear me say I was in the Cobra the next afternoon. Me Cobra no in between them. Oh, hear me things. Say I call you normal.
Oh yeah. And this guys over 1 hour. No 1 year. Yet was 1 hour. So the woman visa for 1 hour. So the Urema 1 hour be no Urema. The be the tick over corner.
Visa the president. I like the opening, but Miss Reno.
Realities
no. Baby, I'm telling you, America no. Luckily for us, Ghanaians baby one mom ready to watch the game.
Yeah.
In Tibenya support. So many veggie and baby but Ebima. On fancy team said they Ebima. Mama maso enyeshi. America na ba ebe boying.
America so ngrazon tias yes nipa 1000 ko. Na be 800 ba ya de
800 ka beba yeah about 80% beba
ni patazi nko na 800
no muko anyway
no machi be moment
America for instance they have zero tolerance for people who overstay their visas inti
but to overstay you are betraying their trust. That's what it means. So betray visa you are really betraying their trust. You made a presentation to them, and on my joy they say, okay, the obey criminal valid. So come and do whatever you want to do. We are go back to your country. We are my trial. But then you are sitting. If one day member lecture human development and migration, then human beings we be migrating since Adam and Eve. And we be fight against migration. We are no human beings. Human beings are like that. Why did the whites go to America? They were living in England and Ireland and Italy, which to us was okay. But they migrated to America because of reasons, religious reasons, whatever other reasons. Irish never come, but they had their reasons. And no more so that's American history. I don't know, I have a feeling that people in America, most of them don't know American history. They don't know what is America. Yeah, America for natives know.
Yeah.
But more crown, yeah, the motto reservations. America is a very funny country. We see people who talk as if immigrants are coming. We don't want immigrants. Everybody in America is an immigrant.
It is funny info.
American, no, I'm from. It's from Reading. I see me from Reading. It's from the Native Americans.
Native Americans.
Yeah, Native Americans. So, America, they were there before the Mayflower and the but the Pilgrims neighbor. They were there. Two more crow. But some mountain Rofuno, whites and Caucasians no leading narrative in world history. To shift history is the Bible come just a bruni, I only bruni. Must shift to suit their narrative. And on what one man, this is my country. How can it be a country? Go back there for what do you call it? Generations. No, what immigrant. And now I'm immigrant. Oko New Yorker. Listen, on Koshisho to ancestral Bacono, Yacho, when the day of Land American Yacho. America is a country. America is a country for immigrants.
Okay.
Doctor, touch on a very sensitive topic. See a painted Jesus say we're white. But no one be on your bruni. It is true. Now my dear man very interesting.
bonsam bibi
say utrisi genetics blacks came from white a white came from blacks.
Yeah.
There is no way a white community to produce black. But a black community.
I know Malcolm X. Malcolm X.
Yeah.
That was his.
No can they be?
No can they be? I say, you know.
It is a nagupon crabo nipa variations about the starting point should have been black because black muna.
Welcome. Okay, so say this is a breakdown of our budget. Me boy no so me boy we now so we are then we are going to discussions because we have like an hour to go. Trent for World Cup at the end to you know so saying that here your group games no you best spend $6.2 million. Pre-tournament camping 1.2. Round of 16 690. Round of 32 690. Round of 16 920. Quarterfinals 1.1, semi-finals 1.3, final 1.8. And honorarium to management committee $310,000. And no divided by 5. Yeah, mommy, Christian. 62,000. Okay. And I don't know. Say no, my no. It Ghana a budget for the World Cup, the entire tournament, $13.7 million. And then the but the TNA say Ghana ya nya yikra eno calculation me yi am say Christian wafa ayin nabo say Ghana ya ye film group stage say ye film group stage we getting about $11 million enti eno pre tournament in ye bi eno ye there eno ye de cover friendly see and a group phase no 6.284 you got appearance fees ne sa no man nyina bebebem. It just say anya cry and on area ready bitua. So we are looking in about on area. So and you management committee member work up
we make
this is the budget for the World Cup. Maybe be tata so. Because can you many nyina be kan was can nyina boom. Na say edu so na obi aka na max so cry ntonka to the later so. Now, mention the statement about Bontinra. Mention statement, no. If we add the chief of staff, I say, who say, Mr. Mamoye, a clubs na Morgana, and Amoye, Moye press statements, no. More said the chief of staff here and the no. Kobetia Tromensha management. Tadiana Abakrumazina, and Mahusa and saying, my public relations lecture, I go frame Ekajemze. This are the other Namin Kawase. Ucho statement, somebody's name should be there. If it's a one release at the end, then in management, there should be somebody in the management who signs. Serbia, yeah, try the other management. Anyway, Mention Palace is pleased that His Majesty Otumfuo Osei-Tutu II, Asante, has appointed a new board of directors for Asante Kotoko Sporting Club. The chairman of the board is Mr. James Osei Brown, Chief Executive Officer of Joshop Construction, with Mr. Kwesi Osei-Fori, CEO of Rockshaw, as the vice chairman. The other appointees are Mr. Kofi Amoaban, founder and chief executive of Rig World Group. The new team is expected to assume the statutory oversight responsibility of the board immediately. However, the interim management committee will continue to perform the management duties until the end of the 2025-2026 Premier League season. The Chief of Staff at Menchia, Mr. Kofi Bedu, today presided over a meeting at which the new board was introduced to the interim management team and called for cooperation to ensure a smooth transition. The incoming chairman, Mr. Osei-Bonsu, assured the meeting of their determination to raise Asante Kotoko SC to the height it deserves and urged the management to double their efforts through the remaining weeks of the season. Nana Kwesi Apenkra, the chairman of the IMC, welcomed the new board and pledged his support of pledged the full support of the team during the period of transition. Signed, Chief of Staff, Mr. Kofi Bedu, Menchia. It is say Asante Kotoko, our new board. And I say, Kotoko aye graphics near you na artwork no. Ede beto on pictures near you na no. Na so at least people can appreciate and know Oma to say Omobabe Asante Kodoko Ejumano International and also and fa 10 for new board neto in Tomuni and Pennyfo is Omobabe Asante Kodoko. As you say, three people. Clearly there will be other people who Martin says you'll 5. That's what the Martin said, it will be a 5-member board. It is so far seen it here. The American and Apple is likely to be included in the board after.
I was going to suggest that.
Yes, after I said, I'm senior. The American and Apple will be
for continuity.
Yes, will be a member of the board.
Yeah.
Yes, a member of the board.
You can blast and
main
presentation
and a blaster technical team
the main presentation and an embarrassing was the blaster issue. I'm a supporter of blasters.
And I'm number 2.
We issue Mr. Terry baby as a one chain, but in chain. Okay, day na a sports minister Ben answer my clubs in this kind. Okay, come my idea. And I could soon say no, this come for a long time. If I did cry, as I did not propose an bar NDC manifesto, will be the public new frame say, Doctor, what's my can I feel as I buy a baby soy. My issue is for a long time, I do such a kind of 10-15 years scrubber. Say, or say, I buy involved in our league somehow. Because luckily for me, we started follow league when the government was daily involved in the league. To the point, football for Beji league, they free buying so man be on BBA. And if I put the two side by side, to me, we were doing better as a country when Aban was in sort of control. And from all this, because Aban should find a way to be involved. But how the involvement, the form the involvement will take, and as a Sankakra. But my main feeling was that, and I still believe, and even the Blaster budget will come to buttress this point. I can say the active participants of our football, the players, they behind for some strange reason. They are left behind the thinking of everybody. Because without players, I've said this and I'll say it again and again, without players, there is no football. So we are administrator, we are doing, we only club, without footballers, players don't be that pack, so but somehow, in such a way, say, sometimes players could be as an afterthought. Why am I saying this? My purpose is that because we say, I'm buying Fesicano and my clubs.
Yeah. Okay, say, payments as a salary structure.
I do be with me, but last Becca Doctor Casas, men from my clubs. What the my clubs now? So we didn't see good a basket, a canteen, we didn't see good canteen. This is Keddy Momo, the many a master players in Chomoka.
You say, Legon City described you say you don't pump Chosom Gui training because
even my club
has 3 months.
So that should tell you, say, whatever into a dream and a take on says Canema clubs, a fairly ab issue right from the beginning. Because Oman Ghana, I don't know. Oh, you be also per structure. The structure I was proposing, my main kaka cannot achieve for whom they made. Let me say, play team, yeah, I know. Find it is they can trick it, but team, yeah, maybe 20 players are buying. This football season, 20 list of 20 players, they brought for support and then Aban will pay directly. But I've even gone beyond that. What I'm saying is that, yeah, man, you also coach Freddy Badebia or Kase. You should have a process. You should have something. Me, the 4 years. You could document you best secretary to be can be to be well known. And yes, I have taught from a move for the next 4 years. Every year, every club will present 20 players. Aban will sponsor. So 20 players, because of reason, Aban will say, the players should be in a certain range. May suggest maybe between 18 and 22 years. And the next 4 years, so who agree, any player who agrees to be sponsored by the government, you are not going to travel. 2 are just over to Kwaya, member.
Okay.
That's how 4 years, If you are by make say, if you are every man be 5,000 Ghana cedis, so 10,000 Ghana. I don't know the amount. They can decide the amount based on the And you know, every region be a Premier League club one. You pick a coach, and let's not make a coaching as them because every place I go custom na no aka. But as a time Lisa, you have a coach, some players not buying sponsor no. Although they are Kotoko players they will be sort of under National Sports Council coach be or side region. In the beginning of the year, maybe I did Maxwell Dimba, Christian Dimba, that coach some performance a year, Coach Freddy Beckham say this player, these are the targets I demand for this year. IPD. Man, Coach Freddy Beckham, I have seen it. I have said, how detailed it is. You have no idea. Now, yes, I do all the players. Say we are play. Say we are a master or bowing. The crossing, coach, never got to coach because so. I buying targets for this player. They say will improve his crossing in this year. Yes, anyway, all the players are buying Chiomokano. In TV season, they can be called into a camp for another coach to do some work on them. Maybe they can be from the core of our under 20s or the core of our local blasters. Maybe. So that every year, the other exit near penny one they shame because over 22 years and were exited.
Okay.
Yeah, Bobby Yashim. Near training and investing in them. Tisascano, Obi Busa say, 4 years here, I was when this country players now. Outcome say, then you can produce an outcome.
Yeah.
Say, Master Bedjo anyway, 18. And they will do 22. Wabam or say when your contract go, contract no, on your corporate, I buy share money. He says, 1 million at the mark club. See, we say, sports minister say, I don't know the year, say, on trade, a year achievement when you're free man. Max Obenyebi. Chris Obenyebi. Until I say, any man, yeah, without a plan. Until because it's Uncle with the team, yes, I do win a players not to stay in our league for 4 years and they are guided. Our league will definitely improve. And age you can be 18, I was now we can all decide the age of and a player already 22, which means a contract to Europe easily. And that European club will know, say, this player has been under this sort of training, and now this training comes, this for this person. And our class will improve. And the quality, the players' lives will improve. Because some more play be 5,000, not 10,000, so on Ghana. Or better. 18-year-old player.
Yeah.
And when him says that we are money in the next 4 years now by exiting. And that's what continues over a league, and that's what we took now. No, again, BB. That was my suggestion. Regional minister, sports minister, commission, and go and say, idea, no, dear, you got the idea right. But implementation, it was totally wrong because I don't know the year Fred say sports minister my club here 1 million then I achieve here the best minimum would have been say at least player salaries were guaranteed because we pay the teams the money. Obiji is 3 months can I 20 players what have you done? What can you go in Kentemu? And that's what we do that a lot in this country. Say, maybe be deliberate. We don't plan. We don't do things deliberately. We want to say, are they trending? Only Ethiopia for. Only Ethiopia for. And there man so that say maybe Africans so my.
Again, Ethiopia for the sake of Ethiopia.
Slums. I never had this. What may Islam's afraid of this?
Yeah.
I never thought it makes Africa.
Wow. It comes with planning.
No, say no. Also, you see buildings. This is here, but because any coordinated, no. What mean pick one road in Accra? We never compare to Addis, Omomen Boulevard, the Omodeji Fancy.
Yeah.
Cars no 4 number. Baby, any panam cars to which my for. Any as I bicycle lane. More planning it is like I go video so ko Dubai da.
Yeah.
One Dubai, on main boulevard no. On say it.
Yeah.
It's okay. Adijena is almost the same. You know, when the street lights. Na Ghana kwa ni o man it me develop man e road. Not like the doom. Yeah, we think it's normal. Listen. No, yeah, your road so road the whole main road down like the doom and you normal.
Dangerous.
No, and you're normal. It shouldn't happen. What you must say, it shouldn't happen. Say main road down. That's why you too. And you're normal.
And the worst of it, road markings across the nation.
And you're only bagana no. You're normalizing be okay, man. Maintenance of development. Me catch you say, oh my Lego blocks. So she say Lego blocks. Now she say now banda or the baby or say roof because she baby here. A bit of woman say I be acquire the basasa. But that's a Ghana we do development.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you that's why I brought it to you one. It take for height in here. When do me with the slums. Go see a high rise buildings apartment be brave. I didn't people be Ghana be brave. In the year more slums when you know and I yes some slums so creative parks. Videos on YouTube.
Ghana how oh yes politician the budget apartment to 10 Eddie Biaman again Eddie Biaman the office of and because he can't get stores go for sika go anyone boni we trim makacho say why would your politicians I thought I could come then radio so go come back and say be I promote you but nipa suro busum chenyame na me no problem no okay the politicians they can so what person Ghana you be ya wo swear you we are no kwantoa magudire ntu mu akoso a bebre ka so mo fam position
no go po holes
what you say because yenye honest people and
no but what can Ethiopians be honest into me Kuvina na have me know Ethiopians are Africans what can they be how can they be I they into me
probably they were never colonized.
Oh, that's a fact, but I'm saying, say, I don't know, 10 years as I'm making you, and you, 10 years. When I cover Addis, pictures of Addis 10 years ago, and in there. Matum was said this during the week. You will be amazed. Addis 10 years ago, and Addis Ababa today. Over Bawanum.
Look.
And anything. I am deliberate planning.
I am extremely surprised, Doctor is surprised. That you come as a Ghana ways. Planning to be to know be mom 2 years go play mom no too. Politicians guess no my phone na e be go do London ba. I say Ethiopia Airways is the best airline in Africa.
Yeah.
And one of the best in the world.
And one of the best in the world. How many abrese omo ye bibi? Yeah, dear no. Nyoma ehu hia ene ehu hia. Na e dey odikuma o ya we dey my deputy. Telumba we Nigeria on TikTok
and me ya bridge that lumba dem we Ghana me di me ya opa I'm not
you need let me say it to you politicians astroturfs na obi benwa na astroturf na di more than a year wura hokore ade terrible ya say no a tutu yet Babaran Stadium e bobo na say video bi amuzo bi to ya nipa ni nyina la na say abo prince obi agojo so nipa ni nyina gu kwa no mo du so gu da no because ura washroom wa
odi ya de na beba fie
doctor no mra mo ye stadium concert no mo na concert we kire ho eduru si abaso obi innovative stadium na ni dia come obi obo ma party ba pa wanti sa no say be oni idea how to do it
so but the last main renovation Mekawa 2022 there no Mekawa was shoddy. You know come back say spray chairs there
spray chairs
the west renovation when we send the background so na get na too was shoddy.
But I'm saying Dr. Kan Ethiopia there no Ethiopia in the last 10 years how much change president to say
the same president right
probably the same president. The reason why I did nyonko ni say aban we ya woso a odisika ewura Ghana Premier League no aban fofo be ba enye ni interest that government will stop.
But the reason is that you need structure.
You need national policy it force everybody to toe in the same line.
You was structure make here ankasa work budget anke be unti hoka niska e de be ebe bua kra ma expand because unim o koma player ba ko appearance fee I can only be cast on Gazoka. Players never go World Cup no. Only a product of what?
Football leagues.
Yeah. And also would dream say man you play some more airborne no. The next 4 years players will be producing the next 10 years also would dream go any mukakra. Now dream say Omo league almost struggling. If things get well, next 4 years they may even represent Ghana at the World Cup. Also would dream quite true. When Nippon ni tournament aba Sky Benny, Yanya budget Nenkoto tournament no pepe, Nigo Yokos when this can we are funding. I'm teaching what is wrong with us? Say, Oko FIFA tournament. Kofi semi busa say World Cup ayako na den enye o madena bet. And it's okay with people. And to mo di ball like they okay with us say ayako World Cup 4. You have nothing to show.
Onim di omoye no maka e dia dada and sometimes yana omomba be no I want to believe say I am deliberate. Ombe so mo shada yet say as o mu nimade no. Because unim the omoka you World Cup in Yeska. Okay, good. The World Cup, no, yes, unim so started qualifies as part of the World Cup.
Yeah.
That is why we call the main tournament World Cup finals. It at the end they say all monies you have spent in the qualification, I can't scan out when you know Odi World Cup in one. But unim, see you just spend it. You a man say we spend $1 million every qualifier.
And I bet it's about 600.
And I bet it's about 600. And 600 is only good to escal more.
Yes.
Actually, 1 million now. So it means that if we play 10 games, that's $10 million.
Yeah.
For the qualifiers. You qualify. You go group stage. I'm if you 11 million. It's 11 million. You could do 9 million. I say you could do 7 million. In actual fact, Yaboka, because the 10 plus the 7, 17.
Yes.
Oh, but unim, no catch so we get money. How about the one you play then unyai? Because apparently when you qualify, FIFA gives you $1 million, 1.2 million to prepare to go and play the qualify. And unim, yeah, sometimes and the believe a sports ministers in the the politicians will continue to be the problem of this country because they play the ostrich most of the time right there. President Mahama, with all the good things he's doing and everything, you know, so we'll buy or revive the money will be bring. And the President Mahama no names to go via them to sports only. But the point is that all appointments of Yama will reading 2, Yama will 3, Yama will 1, Yama will 2. It's any idea. Koviadam sports don't anymore. Look at how he's doing. Koviadam Sadia all year and say their budget about a World Cup. FIFA will give us money. Forgetting that the taxpayers' money has been used already. I just spend there, and we are talking about giving players $100,000 at appearance fee because we're done a club and okay, good. The player was paid winning bonuses to win games and qualify for the World Cup. Yeah. So the money we paid, what was it for? Say, I'm going to qualify. They were paid to qualify the team, so you win. We pay you for winning, and the winning, eventually qualifies us to the World Cup. Now, for the player to go and play at the World Cup, you are telling the players money 100,000, which has been the practice. No problem. But let's not forget that each player, the time of free the team, FIFA pays his club. FIFA player, don't forget those players will still be paid by their clubs. That is why FIFA clubs this camp.
Yeah.
We are not looking at all this.
We are not looking at all this. This ask away by Sky Chairman countries. Was for tell that country. England is Germany just FIFA just away. Wasn't for England and Germany. It was for us to develop your game. So next time, we must have a World Cup review. Yanka said the man said Gine Kodi. So, but this FIFA is getting totally wrong.
Consumption.
How do you give one player no couple tournament to come 100,000? What do you mean just 100,000? Which mean they develop the bare players bare for in the next 4 years.
That time, Vice President, Dr. Baumia. Or this can come a blast off a party. That's an party. I said, don't hear a pitch. Only say that discussion and told us we blame you since and phone be brave. Oh, as a number for Fenty, ya be a cano crane. Players ne can't pitch us. Yin and one you try, now you so. Sika yen from World Cups, no one when na. Munche pitch back when I say F in the year. Pram the Puma, no one for the MI. yet your politicians and no astroturf. Did they occur to anybody at the FA or the ministry say young Liesi?
Yeah.
AstroTurf yeah nah.
That's why you can't wada. Obi can't wada. AstroTurf you can't wada.
Na me dey say me ya say doctor. Yebeko World Cup na on the eve of going to the World Cup no. And Ghana create the sports fund.
Yeah.
Dey na ke be yefe. Say leadership by example. Ye ko World Cup no musica no. Ye the percentage akoto the sports fund. Yem fani nyina o. With the sports fund dey. With the sports fund na
angel of doom, but the sports fund here.
But the entire sports fund filia e be me ya ne say get fund ama Ghana Education Service any improvement. Go to most of the buildings in secondary schools and cars na secondary schools in use no donated by get fund. The same get fund no project no. Ebetima serve the same purpose for our football. Minister no come parliament no was still on only 2 months salary donating to the get fund. 2 months salary yes say. You have fine opportunity for the first time we are going to the World Cup. Ghana is guaranteed $10.5 million. So $10.5 million, you know, we are 20% of the $10.5 million. 2 million. Sports fund, you know. Where we are, then you approach corporate body say, "I'm donated to Obia." Chairman, what lead by example? Now, unya usika wadi, ude wanya usika di. Then go to me, Mr. Mr. Sports fund. Chairman, me few. Eti me share budget no need the year me ya pa ne say ya create sports fund. Ni enya sika. I bet me di a percentage. Chairman, me see em fa just 10% into sports fund no. Ba yenye. Let's create. Ye ankasa ko create sika. Let's go and share. Yes, we are. Then we are thinking that as a World Cup qualification guaranteed. So the next 4 years, no, we are still going to qualify and we are going to get the money. Now, cycle not twice. Chairman, human beings by nature learn from our mistakes. Edikadia why any back, why any miensa, any partner say, oh, you mistake back, miensa. Chairman, you learn from it, so by your own repeat. But we are refusing to be humans. Mistakes in the past, you know, we just keep repeating the same mistakes, and Chairman, that makes that unhuman.
Okay, Maxo, Kakakre na enamze obakra yento nka nso de se owese.
Doc, me no nge bibi be 2 minutes bi. In 2022, Tama can come see the Lamoko World Cup no. You had a budget of 14.1 million ekoi. Nani say target in the semi-final. And in 2026, you had 13.7 and the target air final. Do you see what I see? And I say, am I not seeing clear? Doesn't mean that there's been improvement in scanning channel. And it depends on how we are going to, what we're going to use it for the bachelor. Which one is better, Bacho? Because I already anchor 22, the other so crossing 26.
Nominally. Like when I say nominal figure there, you say that. But main details baby hammy. So go make him the inner side to Subiuma.
World Cup, you break down.
First part, no. Okay. Me need any issue with that.
The pre-tournament campaign.
Preparation, no. Okay. I know they may need any issue because you have to prepare well for the World Cup. It's so crucial. To all the normally share on whatever they will just fight all the minimum assembly. When I still maintain those last but ones.
A honorarium to management committee.
We work here. It was to like 62,000.
Yeah.
In the artist from 100,000 to 62,000. In our mind, no, idea. Why? Why no be could deep last search for Sanaka last time for 2 weeks? You Ghana was the engineer, but 1 month. Or say, me man who sit. That's
the engineer.
Oh, for the best I know, yes, you know.
Okay, you
no, it's clear in your mind. Say, me must have individual not $62,000. It's okay with you. But I'm asking, if it's so, is it okay? Is it, think about it too. You're in a country. Your main source of development of football or your main spine is your league system. You have a league system, the apex of the league, that's the Premier League. players cannot be paid. Do you know what it means? Do you know what it means? At the apex of your league, players cannot get salaries.
Imagine the lower level.
It means the whole structure is gone. Maxwell is dead. If at the top, they can't even pay salaries. Then what's the purpose of the league? That's why league now degenerating into betting inside, because it's a joke. And you are in this mess. And you know, equivalent of a league system in education. Any school like Ekoyo, that people can't link the two. As we do, we KG, no primary, no JHS, no SHS, no university, no any post. Because you are developing the human being. It's now we KG and family metric, need to also. So you have a system. The government is making sure that every child in the country gets the opportunity. Everyone free to get the opportunity to be developed. Not telling you when you be an abaninya, so I be a doctor, I be so I be a teacher, whatever. You free. That's why you build an educational system. So your league system should be a system that will get the better talent and groom them to the very top. And at the very top, they can't even be paid. They can't. Because you know what it takes to be here, you in Chenega. Sometimes I tell them, players, they're supposed to be professional players and audition in the money in the bush and for. Was about 3 months, 6 months in Chenica. To on your day. On your day. Then you, the same person who supervises Adwin, you sit down and draw a budget.
$62,000, and that's 713,000 Ghana cedi.
Yes. You sit down and write a budget.
7.1
Obia on your player. Obia on your player or your just managing member or the team that check World Cup. No, you are comfortable saying I'm going to give this person $62,000 for that period. Are you okay, man?
700,000 Ghana cedis.
No, are you okay, man? Are you okay, man? I'm saying the back on are you okay, man? So to me, trust them to condition because okay. And the management members, will be $2,000.
So no fun is 100 matters over 62.
But look at your environment. You're a human being, you're in an environment too. And you are supervising the league. On a league new product, why did they me to Abamania and your main product is the league? Because league no and a structure, but my football anymore. League Nicolas football collapse. League in those days, no, you did teams for Africa, Kojina, you call Blaster, a Nations Cup. It was a league, nothing else. And your magic be a league na ebono. So if you don't know this, now you don't put all effort into making the league a viable league. No, we bought league near our bought 3 months in Chanica. Now we're okay with that. We're okay. Near the budget, oh, your budget, and what time you answer, okay. Nipa ya okudi team ya chiako onye player onye hwe okudi team ya chiako okudi 1 month hotels are FIFA kana de man na baby ada you comfortable benya cars or dey move around me some man $62,000 eguni bottom and you are comfortable with this confident about comedy on I'm telling you that means you don't understand environment now where you woman. So what you UKF, what Germany if you can audience I can come to us. Thank you. Maxwell, thank you so much. They don't do it. Players go donate more bonus subscribe to charities.
Yeah. Some mama you be now our the charity you want to donate your.
I don't understand this country. No, what to open no is a budget and you're comfortable. The players are almost down. Players in that who no leader or so bomb no my that place come with deal 3 months near Chumoka. You don't care. Now Jones will be the team nature call America could do 1 month of Sayabano. 1 month is $2,000. They are okay with that.
They're doing the thing for themselves. They are more than for themselves, but not for the nation.
Only Senegal 2022 World Cup coming on they are building a training complex.
Mauritania,
World Cup
Kofi, we are sick. I mean, in the high. What you want to say?
Yeah, you sit down with
you. Oh, that's it. What's now? Your man, they back to see the bed. Nancy, me your pocket did go win. Make us say me. Kotoko issues about high back to come back as a Kotoko issue. Your problem with not honoring heroes. In both our class and national team. You need an idea, not say. say because Kotoko. Make my mom for you to build 3 statues. I have an where statue your mom.
Kotoko.
Maybe I need them idea.
3. Sunday.
Yeah.
Golden Boy.
Okay.
Abdul Razak.
Okay.
And Baba Yara. The history of the club.
What is he said to your
man? Griffin.
No, Kotoko.
Kotoko said he won the first African Cup for them as a coach. The first.
You don't know Griffin, but has who am I? Kofasima. Oh, yes, player. Kofasima.
And say the limits on the players.
A very controversial. Oh, my
Griffin. He won their first.
I know.
Walking pies. Yeah, come on, that's all my anger. You remember pies?
Because as a see.
Okay, meaning
I give you very controversial because of the first one no has player no.
I say Ibrahim Sunday. Abdul Razak. Opokunti.
Okay. Christian.
Maso dia na bezem yi ba ko di Malik Jaber shim.
Malik, okay. Malik Jaber, okay.
But you see, say discussions there.
And so okay. 3 no. Because me person me about the end so acha say at the stadium crowd no. Me person the Sims Kofi Mensah.
Kofi no imagine. E ti ananti ache no imagine.
Sims Kotoko. You know Sims.
Oko Arsenal on say you Herbert Chapman.
Aye.
One of Arsenal in the 30s. Arsenal did in Herbert Chapman. Yeah. Inti me no ya say Kotoko. Nti Nigeria like executive set you same time so many you.
Yeah.
Although Kobe won a J. Yeah. Ya ba won a J cap no but me the same in the bay. Players so na okay no Sunday or captain eji Esabe coach.
Yeah.
Malik Eshe winning goals in the 70s ebe team manager eji Opoku ntimi amenya. It's a wonderful goal or did captain Makotoko. But some for how many times I Kotoko discussion from him. Inti
youth na ba no minimum. Omo videos ni TikTok na
issue be my American Europeans no me idea on pa.
Yeah, there.
And the reason why they do that is say yeah ma obre enye kwa o.
Yeah.
So be some 50 sweat on Ghana no. Yeah, man, we paint any man chichiru. Say, any pay more fans, no.
To no many years,
yes, we can pay more fans of Ghana. No, so it's a British now with Tigan and sorry, now we should pay more fans of Ghana. I will give the right people the attention they need. Sure. And you know, people are must sacrifice. So sometimes I think in Ranty, because in Ranty, who sacrifice because if you don't see those who sacrifice, no. Whether they are being revered, say, nipa we na kotoko museum bi na wax statue issue of Sims but na Sims so anyway that way on the top 16 players Kotoko 1980 it changed the fortunes of Kotoko forever. I'm telling you, say the way Kotoko struggled in the 70s, you know, what Sims did in 1980 was by 83 84 now it will fair blasters now Kotoko players by 13 not even 11 no. So such a man and I got to 80s got the league saying has been moved twice the whole 80s you been moved twice 84 85 80 and it's 89 that can never Kotoko and that was the Bill Shankly Yama Liverpool that was our version but somehow he just had him away na anti will be the mechanism a blaster there the inaba aha thank you 18
technical team
Ghana
Blaster technical team the new technical team we are no name
the budget no omo na wombi Maso hey do you know why I'm in love with certain coaches of my mind in the past?
Like Milo,
Doya, Sam Kakra. Because Doya exercise a team no. Or ye maybe not ordinary coaches behind the me. So born the first game, no decided say Osegu for a mistake, Osegu for a rusty. So I'll pick a player in the local league. Chila, Ilyasu. Then Papo struggle against Italy until I'll pick Habib Mohammed or Bokim Feza.
Yeah. And
that changed our trajectory. The next game, you say 2-0. Next game, you say 2-1. Brazil, they were overawed, but we played well. That was one of our best games. Although, only the BT outside trap and about to a but we played well. So Ghana, for the first time in the World Cup, we distinguished ourselves. Yeah, we as our comes in Brazil quite friendly match. We are friendly because we distinguished ourselves. Luckily, we need another coach. Look at he's the best than me in the recent times.
Milo.
Obaheno, here Kobochan, he wasn't the Chan coach. Also give the team to me because I want to know the players. No, the team the coach and he could do find out. No, Oshe team na selected for me. No, sister players nibiu. No, they call AFCON. But he did something called Biakra Basin. I'm saying a lot of people have forgotten. Okay, Pukwajiman.
Pukwajiman.
Our Salah team not yet started. Nay, Abeku
Nison. Abeku Kwanza.
On the ball right side though. But he saw something in the boy. The speed, the willingness to defend, come back and defend. Because though I say Ateta, only defending on Powasem. Willingness to come back and defend. Now, or didn't call AFCON. You saw Pukwajiman the way AFCON. AFCON, a boy first match against Cote d'Ivoire, lose 3-1. One or 60 have to know. The structure of my team, and your balance. Your next game, it's Burkina 1-0. Your next game, let's say one goal project. It's Angola 1-0. It's Nigeria 1-0. Egypt, we outplayed them. We get those share 5 minutes to time. So, coach, we know. And look at the players we saw from the Chan to the AFCON. Odu World Cup and Kasano. Go and watch the games again. Sometimes when you watch a game again, you see how good we were as a country. We went to a World Cup and considered 2 goals crying 1 match. If you see that World Cup, we didn't concede 2 goals in a single game. What's saying I won? That's how organized our team was. To we do a players now, and then I started with Prince Tego on the right. Who said, one in terms of defending. The was Oboy Nkuma head of pencil. Or Jean. Can you imagine say black coach Bipa or Ghana beat me the Nkuma or 2 John Paisley Lim so World Cup. And the team was the joy of Africa. We played well. Even against Uruguay, we play better than Uruguay. We dominated them. And the year with the but a year opportunity. To me, squad they call 2014, 2010. If we had a coach to me organize football, I'm saying organization here because you are using 10 players to achieve one purpose. To 115 a year, no organizing a year, you get the results.
And the example, the Carrick D United.
Yeah.
It is same
players, but
I know with your mind.
Organizing very well. They are playing well. Into your call, and you see, I'm telling you, say, do you know, I'm saying, the million I'm the hand after. Can million the side here called 2014 with team and here one group and a woman.
Send a Saudi Arabia for this kind of fan.
That's all. And because Kebilusu USA Martin Lusu Portugal Martin. If we were German or Jaka, you can boy and the boy. Meaning we had it. The BTN was just organization. You couldn't organize a team well. And that's Kasembe boom. But see, we've seen Otohadu. And then me, as I say, we are blind. Otohadu World Cup maybe you. On a day called last World Cup. Assess him. Sa World Cup no. Or yeah, changes any team a week. True or false?
True.
Oh, why you be able to convince me in a single game? Say tactically we read the game now. We say Ghana, this is our strength. This is how even approaching the last game against Uruguay. Cry no. changes or any your team. No, he was totally confused. Every match you can see confusion. I could never discern one clear tactically. You can say, oh, to have no again of so any. He could never use our wingers. We had wingers at that tournament. What's the same tournament? People don't even remember.
Yeah.
He didn't understand the team. He wasn't sure what he was doing. Come and see baby of mine. And nearby. Then we had an opportunity to see him at a tournament. No, Sadienko, AFCON. I Uncle AFCON.
Milo Baya.
No, so assistant.
I know Uncle, yeah.
No, or the qualifiers, Nations Cup qualifiers.
I am qualifying.
When you're in a group with
Sudan, Niger, Angola.
Obi catcher me growing up say David Ghana, you qualify, you Niger and Angola and your group I am qualify. I would never would have believed that Ghana ain't see that, but it happened. We were even struggling to win games. And to COVID, then they convince people that this person, after that abysmal performance at the World Cup, we are a press conference say Dortmund is more important to him than Blasters. He told the whole world, not Ghana, or a press conference, Dortmund the human Ukrainian into Ghana. Then you convince yourself that this person can take us to a World Cup. Meaning, as then after Messi AFCON na yakasa even the way we are appointing the issues or qualify for World Cup. What do? If you are a nation, serious nation, who achieve baby at the World Cup, what do? You can replace him. We had time like 6 months.
I'm point to say one they are qualifying to you make sense to you.
Several coaches are qualified but World Cup.
You see, and Conco World Cup ni be down. And cause argument made here kakra.
Also good experience too.
Experience.
Or the quality here for you.
Experience not or whatever you even qualify for AFCON. Was that the experience? I ain't mean say.
So no to know them Muhammad no so they are giving him help and more assistant coaches.
Do you know how coaching works? And one, you can give it, but it's up to the person to either take it or not. Yeah. I'm believe that if you ask Chris Hughton, so I'll call the last World Cup, advice be on my implementing or advice be on my or to the implement here, or I have say it be 0. I'm telling you, I don't know. I'm just saying, if you can meet Chris Hughton off records, necessarily in proper interview, say, oh, we went to the World Cup as a technical advisor. Then, what was input? I won't say, coach, you take care. Coaches are like that. Head coach, you only advise as an assistant. For a head coach to listen to an assistant, no or respect on the
yeah.
I respect you. That's the only time coach because I did Maxwell I'm assistant, but I can do it because I trust Maxwell. But you be our name, baby. I know what walk off the best. My favorite Kobo like the Monkobo World Cup. As much as logical. Every human being is like that. You only take an advice from somebody who is below you when you respect the person. The person has proven to you to be reliable, to be knowledgeable, to be a person of better kind of character with good advice. Yes. And that thing you don't get it from meeting you one day. Oh, do you have any OT? How many years are you? 19? I know you. Yeah. You know me. I said, Obit can once mention, oh, we go for one only local. Yeah.
You also catch a one be different.
Oh, can I say, with the Sunny University, Maxwell Sunny University, every human being, before you trust and listen to somebody, you have to respect the person. That's the bottom line. To respecting, I won't see nothing. I won't know what Send the shekels, Yeah, no, meaning what we. I think they know all this. It can't be saying going to mean. It's not possible. I think they know. So why don't do dinner? Walk off for yaba.
What is the 18-man technical team you call World Cup? No, no surprises. First, but I bet 18-man. Chairman, they play audio.
I know. I realize we're confused. They want to maintain somebody who is not fit to be there. They want to maintain the person. So let's add more. But when you add more, you are creating confusion.
Yes. And that question, Bajo, whose recommendation can a mom buy and also a problem? Sir, assistant be brain. Who recommended them?
I don't think it's I don't think head coach.
If you are coach, need to be buy.
Or the one buy. The names I mean who be bring on assistants no. One on the buy.
Who recommended them?
My assistant from Germany crack mo to be on na Germany. But these people are all over the place.
And now for being a catcher, so you guys.
We shouldn't joke as a country. We shouldn't joke. For Senegal, yet Senegal by 4 Nations Cup near to I'm telling you, mark my words. Yet yes, Senegal Cameroon, ye for Cameroon, Bino. I yet Cameroon by G5, no, yet history, I say Senegal G2. Mark my words, yet I and anyway, yet I know my G4, I bet you. Look around Europe and look at all this kind of.
Because dream was a sky, remember, a couple of minutes you start to come. But then you
can pick somebody cries, he says, Dominic Coach, for just for the World Cup, the next 6 months, come and take it to the World Cup. There's the agreement, which you are saying for the next 6 months. Near copies can year. Because a good coach makes a good team.
Morocco Peshavi.
A good coach makes a good team. When young coach, Papa. Me how many Missy World Cup the Boban so many was the last World Cup.
That is true.
And then you cry. Catadiano, check your kind of craft in Makai. You're changing your pressure base. Yeah. Now, Yanisa Korea, Obi Granny, one who born you, or Sorikoi. Last 8 minutes without revenue, Obi Sorikoi.
BHS,
four crosses,
anyway,
one of our centre back trusting us on good. Salis.
I know trusting.
Salis is in the form now. Anyway, young man, so dog on Asante. I na Yagasano Copa.
Manchester for no more problem. So say, oh yeah, now do also or more dear no way and the said I'm going to be almost any accommodation so far. Oh, Manchester. Or make a statement directly say
Manchester, Manchester, you be anchoring.
Say
on one
on oh,
no cancer.
They embracing me though.
Manchester, you
are so you're going to call me on the almost say, and I'm also legging on my head. I'm saying, hey, then I'm there.
Oh, leg, Jerry. I mean,
now, quick one on Asante. Are we not going back to the same old stuff? Board, about Neko. But the CEO of this, CEO of this.
Club Nisuma. Oh, Kakotokazen Kabe meeting because Kubi. Sadly, kwaba. Mama, me chon with this grand me publicity artist in Kanyene Kotokwasem. But do you know, make a baby? New make a baby offer, a meet me canon there, but new members name and more about Kwasukakra. Into mobile, me patron maku. Mama na futu bakope. Say nipa ina mkofa sa statue asende ba no nipa. Eju ko yeduma bia nipa bebre aya. Also we ade bako bia yede bekai o. So because border will be 5 years over mama kotokaje Africa, I don't think it be possible. Ukase mama kotokaje league anya de bekai o kotokaje league aje. But and I like statement never any part of focus in the core, you know. But we've had these statements before. Until me too, say 1 year she, you know, Oma Kotoko a befitting secretariat. Kotoko issue more now. Forget almost stretches in there and say, Kofi Asad now. Kotoko ni officer. Are you fully equipped with the relevant personnel? Also, handle Kotoko issues. Say Kotoko a whole marketing department, head of marketing or market sales, and never be nipo when I say head of advertising or whatever. Accounting wa we were what do you call it? Technical. So structures or that structures, you know. It has to exist. No, be able to go. Be no structures no wo. Oh, yes, when I over and
abe employing
for.
There are people who work there.
Sadly, they me panic chopa. So on you bibia on your side makotoko. Omu pedan. Me inquiries no. Is it baby omu office no na otun for na the assassin. Miss Nana. Omu enclare dan e o no. Any office dan. Ni see a befitting Kotoko office. Pa sesu asante Kotoko nebo kakraka nesu. Na different offices room. Na be a museum bi o baby. Na bibi o baby o machine fe nesu. Na kwa Kotoko workers o. These are the who work for Kotoko. Especially marketing, especially those who they are working. We are every day. Na number 2. And then I so go with the cracker. Omo go back to Adakojachi. Ko Adakojachi no. Adotun for call to na okasana miraho. So this is what he was expecting. That's not to tell you say the previous board ne Nana ya no. I don't know whether they didn't involve Meshi and what they were doing at Adakojachi.
Because I don't mean about to zero. Okay. Because a board back on now a blackboard difference we any. Nyana a man for supply way. You know what? Now board our bay Juma supervising. Yeah, who you have scrapping another Iba.
First, many Opogun to call at Dr. Church and Namaning and Namaraho. The Takeki Sapon, the Osati any.
Okoina
ayebasa
nana ya di
MT focus almost omuni nemani kra dan no hu dan de na ye plan no. You can't run a big club like Kotoko that way. As a medical no call Adakoja Chikas and the way all the idea na this is how do we na enim Kotoko ni bi enim e obi trim no Kotoko ni obi japadi o e sentiment do maka yeah, sentiment Japadi. And to one day soon. Oh, yeah, it's a hano. Why in a Japadi? Only on the bedroom is no sentiment. Yeah, Beano.
Your cousin, I
hono. It's a meaning don't be craving because so the cases of a Danny Sin Chena Day. I am on Saturday no bay. I can't why fool.
You don't
Masole, my arrow. It's sad, but board with him. You make a man and say, Kotoko and Africa Cup the next year. Omon focus on infrastructure. Omunya Kotoko Secretariat, proper one, ordinary quadra soon. No more for Moninko Adakojachi, no Munya Hoye, Oma baby, a befit Kotoko. Me has nipa, but maybe I said you, maybe a Kotoko one, and yet. Ghana football ko ni mu between Kotoko ne so uni ma obi oni bia na so no Ghana football Kotoko ne ase Ghana football be enti me advice and man and I won't say everything on there but me say dey ambitious no ma panecho so wanye bibia no onye sane ma me anyway enfanya na dachi ma be kai no e be kai this group yo ma be omonye sa
okay Christian ya sorry no
be made the video supervisors in the video am a trend. I think the school federation, you know, and you're smart. Now I'm commercializing, you know. I'm betting you're broadcasting right from it.
Yeah.
This one should be on TV.
We said it. Okay, last time America.
This one should be on TV.
It should be on YouTube.
It should be on everywhere.
Yeah.
It should be everywhere.
Chairman,
it was beautiful. I mean, look at it.
But we are there. Yeah. We did well. Let me commend you. We are there. Bringing his attention, his Reverend Oban. He impressed me. But
Reverend Nick.
Schoolmate.
Nicholas. Wherever you are, thank you so much for more proactive. And this is beautiful.
Yeah.
Obi adena but Obi adena fair. This is beautiful. This is fantastic. Next time TV TV YouTube here and social media.
Yeah.
No bit baby we are say wait me.
But chairman on say national science and maths. On say a genetic interest ama is a televised.
Yeah.
Baby a superzonas in a drone. Any numbers na yenya no.
It was massive.
TV station be cra ba chairman.
Genesis went to me.
Genesis Media yes omo go yibo no go fon so mo munyi. Omo koy ni omo
agreement
omo ya agreement ni awie some say omo ni pon ni ye na go kan kire we and I was say we ye info
unipa no reverend no getting involved no link here with them.
Be uni don't me try kwan say Mbetain said Afcon you can have your production team that does the production. Then you put it out. You can have a platform on social media that okay, this is what we are having a production team. We pay you for the production. Then you're in a life.
And NSMP viewership.
I'm telling you,
20,000.
Yes, people follow. Now me say the last time I obviously protest bills today. Now my sword DSC one Macquarie baby about Omunya starting one Macquarie. Then I think it was the semi-final. The one I'm for any DH.
The reason why I'm raising this one up is a lot of the old students, follow this.
Yeah.
And obenya most of the schools now old students in Etuka Omuni Ghana has.
Yeah.
And no see, minya calls from Minamfu for me and somewhere outside this country, they will have wished to watch the Superzonas live on TV.
Yeah. On YouTube, on social media.
The best way I say next time be on making sure that
YouTube say
live. Na adie bi koso munya madwen koso na enra eno hebe free da kwa esende ma me Trent me dia ma fa to so was energy me man de no unzo yin banzo opoku ayo katechi
I me on man so
yes na Trent adie no me dia ma so who try so katam do unia
because he no plan in the major problem
na anaten no ima
the school
ini na de hu hia nye was aje no mo retro Owas has won the Superzonas for the first time in 18 years. The last time Arsenal won the league, Obokwari also took home the Superzonas.
Manager, I feel where they are waffling in the school. How was congrats?
Is there any idea? All right, I have some men, you know. Don't get there. But Sibia Nyakran, baby. Now, I didn't answer. I didn't answer. But Tracy, I didn't answer. I saw the kind. I'm over TT. Sanya Hakra, we show
BKB show.
Now, solution. Oh, there is a there was a big show.
And I'm using Comobi.
Now, okay,
Doctor, my home farming.
Only saw the cover COVID by last time. Yeah, in COVID. No, you always share from on the cover by. You say, was I for a good job? So, Oma, Nipa Bay train your
COVID. Me think of body by 10,000 and me too going.
COVID,
similar.
So, no. I like COVID number, baby.
On Trafalgar, I have rented.
On your could be very good visiting. On the num from Yongo. You there is here now, birthdays we hope. And now, Yai best, Yaisa.
Ghana's Ronaldinho.
Yai best, and then the birthday.
Yeah.
It's Yai happy birthday. Now, only say, Yayi birthday na odi no. Oya also Liberty, former Liberty captain.
Yeah.
Na Yayi is Liberty yoko. Because Yayi oja bobo na Liberty kwe nyamba. Oh. Yayi best. Yayi Infantino town. Happy birthday nyame ma kwa tenteno mo ahoden. Na from Fradumo Enkwadumo. Yayi happy birthday to you. Okay. Sansuna and Little Rachel. And also birthday. And I will show a happy birthday, Little Rachel. Ababa akran ho fe say happy birthday. And the birthday and Saturday
28 February.
Yes, and Little Rachel. And so birthday no. Okay. Now okay, happy birthday to Yauche Bafo New York. Yauche Bafo New York in the US. Happy birthday. Yame makwa tenteno ma hodin. From Fradumu and call Adumu. Away Chairman Kwame Cash. Wa unya Kwame Cash was young wish mano. Chairman, Teteri Chairman, Kwame Cash. And the brother no.
I'm pam me share the pen last time mobile me share.
You wish a happy birthday. Was it China Teteri? Oh, I'm an India, but as a member of Teteri no. Was it China action BBC? Get ready. Okay. All right, you're going, man. Happy birthday to Mrs. Ado. We're free, Mr. Dufour. Mr. Dufour said, Mrs. Ado, you wish you a happy birthday. And for Emmanuel. Sanson and Biamin so. We wish you a happy birthday. Mrs. Ado, you know, started Fox FM. I'm marketing, about marketing. I'm on a chassis. Mrs. Ado, oh, you brutal. Now you're ready. Mrs. Ado, happy birthday. Namima kwatinto ma hodin from Fradumo and Kwadumo. Okay, I'm saying I come you there. All right. Happy birthday to Pablo BKC of Hammer Time Productions. Pablo. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Okay. I don't be Amazon. Happy birthday to Osofo Opokwa Jima Prempe, aka Ejapoku. Ejapoku, Ofano.
Me Ofano. Osofo size in Junior on cry.
Oh, okay. Ejapoku.
Me Ofano.
Ejapoku, happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Nana me nimse utie watches how.
Oh, so
last week I offered me and no catch him say and the birthday no catch him say o boss the enye na asemu. Say o free tie wo no. Enye na asem kra. O ka em say be more than 18 years asemu.
You see macho. Say I'm going to me train cuz sometimes I need you like I sorry ready is what. Come so much in retirement. Time
go do. Hey. Time come mo so oyako. Bajo de.
Time sango mo wodi bi wete. Oni dingo ma so kwa. Undi go so kwa.
Jodo nyango e kra.
Open you go feel.
Jojo.
All right, I say my brother's funeral is today. It is ongoing, so I've been a little slow. Regards to other dear Dr. Osafoji and the entire team. Kwakula Abi. Those also nena ninyano omo yele inti. Ama order from Kaka. Inti okay. All right. Yavensia. And congratulations to Tia Amadia. Girls, Munya 148 points. And I'm ODJ 2026.
But Omo yadi mani efe. Unso muwi no munya be share mu.
Yes.
Was near mass. I was beautiful. So I say you. Say Nije.
Yeah.
I think say we the minim previous ones, but we a foot they worked. Yeah, but Mabaso.
Yes,
I so organize.
Omo yadi revenue ni team. Okay. Yavensia na yenje muma DJ Ambitious no fa the Pure Music Connection no and twice so we need bright can come do to Dr. Kofi Asafo and can ot Christian and Maxwell Samson and Andy Garcias Jacob Achusebe and her production bibia supported by Bright Usu ne Trent Samson Jerry no man so her Facebook live no and be akoso darling pause still on Chadanya Fitza but Premier League show metenka and so I was so Ghana Premier League match day 24 say in a tier Dreams FC near Diana Stars bo 2 bars Chotef. Shodro Blacks enemy Diema and so Ebebo Bechem United ne Karela Basake Holy Stars a host out of Lions Asante go against Vision FC Obaba Stadium Nyame Aduma we were also 3:30 Nyame Aduma china Brekum Chelsea and the Young Apostles and so a boy in an Albino Derby Ho United ne Summertex 1996 and a baby Gold Stars and so a ball Dance Park against Accra Hearts of Folk Tinasa no any matches na elhon ahade disi yakramo Nyame Aduma yebe sign ehia